are live once again. Well, we're live on Twitch. I hope we're live on the other areas. Oh, yes. Everyone gets to hear the wonderful sound of my voice for our wonderful late night D&D session. So, we're going to do a nice late night D&D session of Mass Effect of all things, a continuation of, well, what was Mass Effect Lucky 77s, although this is several months later. We'll get into all that in a bit, because there's a tradition, and we don't mess with traditions. And the tradition is that we talk about all the streams that we do on this channel. And we always start with Melinda. Melinda, what else do we stream on this channel? Starting with you.
I mean, there's a couple of things. I look after you on Fridays, which happens to be tomorrow. You can join me for Wizards and Wine. We are a group of girls who have been gaming together for about 3 years. And we're also a fully produced podcast as well, so you can find us anywhere where you listen to podcasts. But if you want to hear us make all of the mistakes and awkwardly long silences, you can tune in for Wizards and Wine here tomorrow. We just kicked off our 3rd season. We're running through the Tomb of Annihilation. We have officially gone into the part of the map of Chult that is uncharted. So there's lots of random stuff happening. And I believe tomorrow they meet Nanny Poo Poo. Also, if you happen...
One more time, Nanny Poo Poo?
Nanny Poo Poo, yeah.
I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly.
You did. Now, if you are interested in joining any of the games that you hear on Pop Culture Cosmos, I have a game. It's runs on opposite Fridays from Wizards and Wine. It's called Warlocks and Whiskey. We are playing some one-shots, so you don't have to commit to like 6 months worth of game. You can join in for a one-shot and maybe have to come back for like 3 sessions, because who can finish a one-shot in 1 session? But you can reach out to us on social media to get involved in those games. You can find the link to our Discord below in the comments. And we would love to have you join us. We're looking for probably 3 or 4 players for Warlocks and Whiskey at this point. So it is on hold, but once I have enough players, we'll be back every single Friday.
All right. The other person. Yeah,
God, I'm sorry.
Killed it. No. That was you killed it. Yeah.
You know, why don't we actually devote the entire stream to her doing a promo?
Yeah,
right?
I think we just need to have Melinda and all the things that we do every day, and just have one of those models from The Price is Right, and just an image of our game over the model, doing the thing. Anyway, before my ideas get out of hand, Roger, you also are a DM. You are.
Sometimes.
What does that say about us? Speak for yourself.
Well, honestly, tell us something we don't know.
Yeah. Damn right.
Somehow. Yeah, obviously.
I know Melinda and I talked about it briefly, but I don't think we have anything scheduled unless there's going to be something intervening. But you never
Shame I
know.
work on Monday.
You never know.
You and I should just come on here and we should just talk for 4 hours. I'm sure we could fill the time.
I have done that before, so
That would be
not out of the
amazing.
realm of possibility.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about that. Yep, we've talked about doing that for Patreon that's coming up. So you never know. We could do that. Something we plan on doing, something we plan on implementing, hopefully within the not too distant future. Just had more discussions for the Pop Culture Cosmos on that this evening. So I'm looking forward to going ahead and just finalizing all the tiers. I know on the RPG end, you guys have already done your share. It's just a matter of us finalizing exactly everything on the Pop Culture Cosmos podcast side, and we're going to get it underway.
All right. Yeah. We're all so busy. We're over here playing Mass Effect D&D.
Well, I do want to make sure everybody knows out there we are playing in honor of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which comes out next week. I have already secured my copy, which will be waiting for me next week at Best Buy. Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to... That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. PC is just fine. It is a must download. It is a must download.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited for it to go through the Mass Effect universe once again. And just want to mention before we head on, but I know Rob also has to go ahead and mention his as well. I want to mention that we cover the latest news and trends in pop culture every Monday and Friday with new episodes of the Pop Culture Cosmos and PCC Multiverse, which also get heard around the world on over 40 radio stations worldwide. So please check that out. And I also do the Lakers Fast Break podcast, which gets heard around the world on the Hoopheads Podcast Network. And I'll be doing, during this broadcast, I will be doing some double duty there as well here in a few minutes. So you never know. Absolutely. And we are bordering on 1,000 followers there. So if you could go ahead and support us there, and also Twitch and YouTube, we need as many followers as we can get. We are almost at 1,000 on Facebook, and is greatly appreciated.
Also, have y'all seen the gameplay for Diablo 4 yet?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta trim this intro. Enough. We'll get on tangents in game.
Rob's got to talk.
DM has spoken. We're going to Rob.
Okay, I'll make my
Rob, tell me what you DM.
Yeah, no, not me. Never this. If you enjoy some of the voices that you're going to be hearing on here, especially today, and some of the lore, actually, 2 of the characters that you're going to be listening to on this particular tabletop RPG actually have been moved over to fill in what I consider a multiverse. I've taken some of my favorite pieces, all of my NPCs. 3, this is true. 3 from this particular game that I've moved over, and you can find them all there on Tuesday. That is Rob's Whimsical One Shot. If you're still in the chat, please help me stop saying my name before my stupid game. That'd be very helpful and much beloved. come up with a better name for us. But you can find us always on Tuesday, coming in at you at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If you enjoy tabletop RPGs and you're joining us for Mass Effect, makes some sense that maybe you like a little bit of a palate cleanser in between some of your D&D lore. I run a Vampires and Vitae game that is going to drop for you every single Friday. That's a fully curated podcast that's going to have music, beds, all edited down, really nice and streamlined. So if you like some of these voices, some of these characters, you're going to love to check me out there. Roger soon will be joining us for season 2. That's going to be coming up in the month. And the really exciting part is we're actually going live with video first here at Pop Culture Cosmos. Love to see you there.
All right.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that.
Yes. Oh, I didn't. I was saving myself for last. I was saving the most mediocre for last, of course. Ah, yes. The wonderful Saturdays and Sundays. I have taken over the weekends because those are the only days the United States military will let me have. So on Saturdays, I run a nice little mishmash homebrew Midgard setting. Midgard is a wonderful thing by Kobold Press. And I run on an amazing game in a desert city there called Per Bastet, and my players are constantly getting their butts kicked. And it's not my fault.
Almost all of us.
Listen, they've all the players have quote unquote died at least once.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they never stay dead, except for Andrew. He stayed dead. And then on Sundays, I run Curse of Strahd, arguably the best Wizards of the Coast D&D 5e module. In fact, I don't think anyone would argue against it. And I had a lot of fun last session where the players did one good thing and then took 12 steps back.
Mm-hmm.
They do one thing right and they think they know everything.
No, that's Strahd for you, though, man.
Yeah. And, oh, yeah. I'm sure you guys are having a ton of fun, and I am too, because I wake up bright and early in the morning. It's still dark for me, and I'm hungover, I'm unhappy, and all the players are like, okay, I choose violence. Thunderbolt. And it all works out in the end. Yeah. It's a great game. Mr. Worldwide. But without further ado, and our 12-minute intro, guys. I think we need to trim that down to 2. That was 12 minutes. Oh, we're at 13 now. Perfect. So, today's Mass Effect game... I'm going to cut off Roger. Shush! Today's Mass Effect game takes 7 months after the ending of Mass Effect Lucky 77s. The players have been hopping and skipping around the universe, constantly finding outposts that were abandoned or attacked or destroyed. And they ended up getting into a nice little fight with these things called collectors. And that's an enemy I wish you could have fought, but this is going to be a possibly more exciting, hopefully one-shot, because I don't have time for all that, you know? And after fighting through several colonies, discovering more about their enemy, and another abandoned colony they couldn't save in time, surrounded by the collectors, they escape and blow up an entire outpost that was abandoned, but they take several collectors with them. And shortly after that, I'm sure they think it's because of them, but the collectors suddenly vanish and were no longer a threat. What could have happened, no one knows. Yes. But unfortunately, word does get back about maybe an abandoned colony being completely blown up. And Nav-Spec Ishwix and Lieutenant Colonel Zach Shepard were pulled in for questioning, stripped of their rank as a wonderful little investigation is going on. And you guys are all confined to a wonderful city on the east coast of America. If America even still does exist in the Mass Effect universe, that's still something I want to know, because London exists. How much of America is still around? But in my world...
At least one KFC.
At least one. At least in my world, there is, for sure. There's for sure America. I'm gonna butcher any Mass Effect lore that I don't know, and I'm just gonna make it all up on the spot. That's how D&D works, right?
Taco
Yes.
Bell is the only corporation that won the food wars.
Yep.
That's right.
It turns out that Taco Bell is now reigning supreme. I mean, you must watch Food Theory if that's what you think.
Also, we've
Demolition Man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, heresy.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna start a war in the middle of this game about war. So, you guys are in the wonderful Earth.
Hoorah.
And the officer that is currently handling your investigation for Shepard, what he might care about, his name. Oh, where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Admiral White. A wonderful admiral is in charge of your investigation. There he is. He's a gorgeous man.
Do peaches exist on this planet?
Oh, peaches do. In fact, this is the homeland of peaches. Peaches come from here.
Okay, just checking.
Not just the peach. Princess.
All right. So this investigation has been going on for quite some time. At this point, it's been about 3 months since this investigation started, and I just saw that Gerald said he had to leave. Dagnabbit, right when we get to him being arrested. Someone's gonna have to tell Gerald that he was arrested and dethroned of his rank. He'll love it, I swear.
Have we been like on restrictive movements, or
You guys have been restricted to this building and the surrounding area. It's not military, but it is comfortable. As with, well, the strange investigation's been going on. You've all been questioned on exactly what happened from the day you left to Livostia 77, the first outpost that was destroyed, all the way up until nearly 6 or 7 outposts later that were abandoned until you finally blew one up, which really got the Alliance's attention. And they were all human colonies, hence why this is a human trial, a human investigation. But as it seems right now, no punitive action has been taken. You haven't been treated like prisoners, but more like guests. That being said, your weapons and supplies were confiscated. Unless it's an implant stuck in your brain, you haven't had access to it in a few months, as it's remained locked up in a supply locker. Yes. What'd you say, Rob?
Where's Stickers, our captain?
Your ship has been put into dry dock. Captain Stickers, who has been very fond of his new Asari ship that he bought. What was it called? It's an Asari Speedster, and it has been locked into dry dock due to his affiliation with you, and for the possibility of being the one who carried the nuke used to blow up said colony. Where you guys found a nuke, I have no idea.
Well, I mean, have you seen Billy Hill? But we still have the Gator Bear, right?
Oh yeah. He currently denies Stickers.
Well, we definitely did blow up a planet.
It might be because of your differing stories as to why this investigation has gone on so long, but it's anyone's guess as to why you've been interrogated for nearly 2 months, being asked the same questions over and over and over by several different people each time. Back to Captain Stickers. He has denied all affiliation with your group, despite the Alliance revoking his pilot license, which he just got 2 months ago. Up until now, you have been riding dirty with your captain not having a pilot's license. Do with that information what you wish.
I'll never tell.
As for the young girl that you rescued on the first outpost, she stayed with your group. She's one of your other known allies. She currently has just been a co-pilot for Stickers, also not having a pilot license. But, due to some of the shady dealings she did while you guys were adventuring, somehow she became extremely rich, making money off of, well, your guys' misadventures. If anyone's had a great time, it's been her. Unless any of you would have stopped her from just selling every last piece of important stuff.
Well, we would have kept some stuff to keep on augmenting the gator bear.
Oh, of course. Yeah. In
I
which
mean,
case,
that thing's not
that
standard
thing is
of
still stuck in dry dock.
yeah,
That dang relic of the past. They couldn't take that out of the ship if they wanted.
right.
Thing weighs tons. It might have been Astri.
I would like to think that I've beaten Princess at least 4 more times in dice.
No, you haven't.
You heard her. You haven't beat her. Not even once.
No.
That thread of your life, I bet.
Hold it off.
Oh.
All right. And at this time, one of you is currently just being interrogated again as they pull you from your room, ask you to be spoken to, and the lucky one is Melinda's character,
Hey.
Mrs. Treya Nuwane. This
Princess.
is about your 8th time being questioned about what happened. As you're pulled into another room with a simple steel table and 2 steel chairs, the man sitting across from you is just a nerdy-looking human fellow, glasses on, big square glasses, and he's rail thin in an Alliance uniform that identifies him as a lieutenant. You've already spoken to so many people about this, and some of them have been just higher rank than he is. And this is just another time being questioned.
Have I spoken to this lieutenant in particular before?
You have never seen him before. As with every other person that continuously interrogates you about what you guys have been doing, this man is unfamiliar.
Okay.
And he just beckons you to just take a seat in the metal chair next to you, a couple of papers in his hands, and he gets ready to just start rolling into questions. At this point, you're very familiar with the process. You sit down, they ask questions for like 2 hours, asking you to go into massive amounts of detail every time, as it's just more and more tedious.
Have they allowed me to keep my helmet on?
Don't they have to keep their helmets on? Like, that's how they.
Not sorry, no.
No.
If you had made a big fuss out of it, like religious purposes or personal preference, they would have provided you with face coverings, but otherwise an armored one, no.
Okay.
Currently you are in what you would wear as civilian clothing.
Sure. Okay.
But it would be your preference. You were all given comfortable civilian clothing, except for some of the more foreign anatomied people, like Joram, who has a couple of extra joints.
Oh yeah, no, I've been
So
wearing.
his uniforms are a little tight, as they were made for more humanoids. The Alliance doesn't keep a lot of Turian uniforms on hand.
Are you telling me I can no longer play music from my collar?
I mean, I'm sure you still have a music player, but it is not built into your armor this time.
Oh, that is. Joram's not happy.
You know what? If you'd have asked, your character could have definitely gotten an old school human MP3 player. I think that would have been your dream.
It's like a first generation Apple.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
they would have. Not only would they have provided it, they would have looked at you weird as you just asked for some random piece of junk with 200 songs loaded onto it, all of them old school rock.
That's fine, as long as music still exists in Joram's world.
Yeah.
I firmly believe it's just a walk. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy scene.
Yeah. All right.
So that's what Joram is doing to pass the time. He's reenacting that Guardians of the Galaxy scene every day.
Yes.
The greatest movie of all time.
Oh, it's classic.
Is he doing Footloose?
Oh no, he just discovered. Get your motor run and head out in the highway. First time.
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
He's looking up what highways were. Like
roads with tires on them. They didn't fly.
Yeah,
absurd.
No, just geeking out.
And Treo, are you going to take a seat as he just motions to you to take a seat for your 7th interrogation?
Yes, and with all of my grandeur and grace and elegance, I will sit down at the table. I will put my forearms on the table, crossed at the wrist, and I will look at him and say, Which lieutenant are you now?
He just says, well, I am Lieutenant Jackson, and I will be conducting this interview today. And you are, I assume, Treya Nuwani, who goes by the alias Princess. Is that correct?
The princess is a less official title, but I wouldn't refer to it as. It's more of a, we'll call it a pet name, so you're not familiar enough to call me Princess Lieutenant.
Somewhere,
That was not the purpose. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
just somewhere, wherever Joram is. He doesn't know why he's tickled, but he is.
Joram just busts out laughing out of nowhere. And the lieutenant's like, well, I don't often refer to people by their aliases. This is just for information in case your alias comes up in any more investigations. At this point, he just says, well, Mrs. Nuwani, using a human naming convention on your name.
Sure.
And in that, he's going to pretty much start going into all the information of things that have occurred to you in extreme detail. At this point, would you give the same answers you've given the last 6 or 7 times?
They would be exact word for word. Like inflections would be the same. The spots where she takes a pause to inhale would be the same. Like it would be spooky how much it would be the same.
Mm-hmm. At this point, he also, as your interview goes on, he pulls out a little Earth-like tape recorder. It's almost just like a little small piece of silver that just pushes a little button on as it's obviously recording. And he continues on through his questions, and he gets about halfway through it. What you know is the interview, which only takes you less than halfway through your massive journey through the stars, fighting these things called collectors, finding out as much information about them as you can and how deadly they were to you and your team barely surviving. And Admiral White just busts into the door, looks at the lieutenant. This man is obviously, at this point, you have a minute understanding of Earth and Alliance ranks, if you didn't already. And this man's essentially God to this small little lieutenant.
Right.
And the Admiral says, all right, we've gathered all the information we need. Lieutenant, you don't need to interview her anymore. They have already decided a verdict, and you can just turn that one off. At this point, he turns off the recording and says, Miss Nuwani, if that is what I can call you, I would like to gather the rest of your team as well as you, and we'll be working through the process of releasing you. Congratulations. And he's extremely succinct in that, almost no party whatever to it in his voice, as if it's just business.
Sure.
Whether you'd be relieved or not after months of pseudo-imprisonment is up to you, but he brings the joyous news that some of you might find that you are free to go.
I tilt my head and look at him and say, oh, I guess this will call for that cup of peach tea you had promised me back towards the beginning of our imprisonment here.
Wow, you come full circle. You're getting peaches from other people now?
Please
I throw that
roll
in.
me a deception, as this man is very busy and he might actually believe that he promised you that.
Oh,
Please
God,
roll
please
me a deception.
Was it?
All right, hold on.
All right.
There's still a chance.
Hmm?
Let's see. Because I'm gonna have him openly incite that. I'm not gonna hide the insight on that one. Yeah. So, he pauses for a moment, thinks about it. He's like, "Oh, yeah. And the rest of your group can come as well. Tea's not that expensive, but why peach? I don't remember peaches."
It was part of the deal, Admiral. Thank you so much for honoring our agreement.
Well, it has been 2 months. I barely remember what we had for breakfast on Tuesday. It's Wednesday.
Much is the affliction of your species.
What is before we go on to Admiral White gathering up the group, what have Ishwix and Jim Bob been doing the past 2 months? You've been essentially held for questioning and constantly berated with questions. How have you been holding up? Because it seems like Joram is doing fine with his Walkman.
Oh no, but every time I get questioned, I just tell him another episode of DuckTales.
Oh, brilliant.
Every single, I mean, like, yeah, just every single time I pick another one of. Oh yeah, don't no, that's tailspin.
Damn it!
Me with my voice? No,
So
yeah, so no, I've just been using another episode of DuckTales every single time, and I refer to him as Ivory.
Every interviewer is Ivory.
No, just when I'm talking to him, when I'm talking to Mr.
Oh.
White, he's
Oh
Ivory.
no, Treya is the only one that's been interviewed by that pasty little lieutenant.
Oh,
Every other
no,
person that's interviewed you has been someone in a position of power or importance.
but
This
his name
guy
was,
is the
his name
bottom of
was,
the barrel.
but his name was like General White, right?
Admiral White.
Admiral White.
Admiral
Yeah,
White was the first person to question you guys, yes.
yeah,
As he
yeah.
was your investigating officer, and he has found you not guilty of your crimes. For
But
whatever
what I,
purpose, as he hasn't gone into that yet.
but I've always. That's right. But I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know. Is she in?
What did Ish say? As you guys surrendered yourselves willingly, probably at the recommendation of Shepard himself and Ish?
I told them like exact accounts of what happened.
So we have two exact accounts from Princess and, of course, alias Issues.
Yes.
What did Billy Hill say?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how happy Joram would be to find out that the nicknames he gave became aliases somehow over time.
He's thrilled. He couldn't be happier about that. Also, I want to
But
know.
is it
Have, yeah, right. I do have.
aliases, sir?
I do have a question, DM. Has any of the people that were questioning us, have they figured out I was telling stories of DuckTales?
Well, those TV shows and movies are older than the people interviewing you, as there would be like 80 to 100 years old at this point.
Yeah.
So it would have taken some time. Maybe after the 7th story, which would be why you haven't been interviewed, and they interviewed Treya last.
Yeah, I mean, like,
We're
no,
going through space. Woo!
and like I say a lot of woo woos, like blather and blather Skype and everything else I can Easter egg into the story as I was telling it.
You regretting this yet, Mitch?
You brought your person was.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. It seems I'm popular today. People keep knocking on my door.
Oh.
It's okay. I told them to go away. I don't want any of their dirty blood money. I'm kidding. Yes, I do. Oh, pizza.
Post birthday pizza. Hooray!
Yay, I'm finally celebrating my birthday several days late. And I'm tired and playing Mass Effect. Woo! Wait, I'm sorry. Woo!
done.
But anything else happening with Dear Jim Bob and Ishwix? I mean, Jim Bob, what has his story just been? I didn't do it, and that's it. I didn't do it. I plead the fifth. I can just imagine. I can just imagine these stern military types dealing with this redneck going, I didn't blow nothing up. You
Yeah.
were insane. How dare you? And even if I did blow up that colony, I would have had a damn good reason to. All my guns got lost in the lake in a boating accident. Oh yeah. Yeah, this place is nice, smooth, like futuristic tech, smooth hallways, opening doors that are automatic. The wonderful stereotypical future that is Mass Effect.
Right.
And everything's either chrome or plastic for some reason, because that's the future.
I would like to think.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hope that me and Ishi's friendship that was kind of budding continued. At least from
like to
Jorm's
think it did.
perspective. Yeah, I mean, at least from Jorm's perspective, he started to really respect Ishi. And like, in fact, he doesn't call Ishi to Ishi's face anymore.
Aww.
Aw.
Yeah.
Mwah.
In reference, yeah, no, in reference to you, he would say, yeah, go grab Ish to other crew members, but like he actually, because we were really working on like a cool little friendship there going on at the end of it.
Yeah.
So I would like to hope to think that continued. I don't know from Ish's
Ish has no issues drinking right now either because he's not on the clock.
You're essentially on shore leave or paid leave.
Yeah.
Also, you were revoked of your rank and title and tried as a separate Solarian, not to make the Alliance look bad, as well as why Shepard was immediately demoted to civilian. All of this to not make it seem like it was an Alliance operation to nuke a settlement for some reason.
Wow.
So you and Shepard are being tried as civilians.
Have they figured out that I'm an experiment yet, or has that not come out?
It wouldn't come out unless you told someone.
Nope, nope, just
Or if
DuckTales.
your party members would have known, and they would have told.
Know that either. Yeah. I was curious. Yeah, if they had scanned us or something to figure out that I'm not exactly what I appear to be. But
It would be interesting, but unfortunately, your alien physiology would just come up as weird Turian.
yeah, cool. Weird.
Now, among
That worked.
other Turians, you would be weird
Very-
Turian.
That's cool. That's perfect. That's fine. I just was curious.
Unfortunately, I didn't. There were plans for everyone's backstories to be involved a little bit, but we didn't get to run the big campaign. So
No, that's
unfortunately,
cool.
we have to
That's
say that
fun, though.
many things were resolved over
Yep.
7 months. You know.
Yep.
Aw.
Oh,
Alright.
I miss these characters. I
did too. I can only imagine that Shepard is distraught at being a civilian now. And
Yeah.
being treated as, well, he's being treated as his rank. Many of you are actually enjoying the benefits of him having a rank before.
It still calls him
getting a
Commander
boost.
Shepard.
No.
I would imagine. Yeah.
I'd imagine we all would.
Yeah. If he's done something really cool, I don't call him Shadow very often anymore.
Oh yeah, that was his nickname. God, I
Yeah.
can only imagine how much that would have busted his chaps being
Well,
interviewed.
now you're like, well, you definitely don't live in your brother's shadow anymore. You're remembered for blowing something up.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you took out a whole planet. Jesus Christ. You could have aimed a little bit lower. Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
cousin. All right.
Oh.
Jim Bob, roll me a tech. Jim Bob, roll me a thinking. It's gonna be what is it? Engineering or science? Science or engineering? One of the two. You did not build that bomb. It's still a mystery how you got that bomb, but you did not build it. Ish,
I mean,
roll me an electronics. He also did not help build that bomb.
I mean,
They weren't even gonna check it for Ish's fingerprints till you specifically said that they wouldn't find them there.
I mean,
You know, if anyone else wants to roll me an electronics and engineering or a science, I would love it. Just to see if anyone in this team built that bomb.
Well,
Science, electronics, or engineering.
I wouldn't have built it, but maybe I could have built it. Maybe I could have.
You already rolled your shot, Ish.
That is a different skill.
No, well, you have a +9 to both, and I would still take the first roll. Yeah, but if you want to roll electronics, engineering, or science, just in case one of you guys. Yeah.
I don't have access to my character right this moment. Can you I wouldn't have built it, but I could have found a guy.
Which one do you want? Electronics, engineering,
There's not
Or
like I got a
science.
guy roll.
or science? Science is your highest, so I'll give you.
So we got 10, 12, and 11. Joram helped find the bomb.
Yeah, like
Joram knew a guy who was a scientist that built the bomb. I don't know if any of you ratted him out, but Joram knew a guy.
I think
That was it.
you
you
would
guys-
you have the most years on us by like hundreds of years.
It's true.
Anyway. Yeah, but that makes sense. I had a guy. He had a bomb. Didn't exactly know what it did. It went boom a lot bigger than I thought.
Oh, I can
that's
imagine you guys knew what it did.
Yeah. It's not our official.
No,
Chicken.
the closest story they ever got was the building of Gizmo Duck. That was the closest to the truth I ever was.
Oh my goodness. I just want to say that +9s and +8s, the guy with a +5 rolled the highest by far.
Yeah. Well, when you got a guy.
No one else rolled above a 3, and he rolled a 12. So I'm giving that to him. Yeah, you knew a guy.
People that are good at things.
Yeah.
I'll get up in a second.
So you guys are well, Melinda's character, her name, whom I've forgotten. Wonderful, Treya. Why did I? Sorry.
Hang on. There, now it.
Doesn't?
No, I
That's
know.
just a
How did
token image.
that not happen?
Far right, you can edit your name. On the cog wheel, you scroll down to My Settings, Display Name. Oh yeah. Well, she only ever had to do it once.
Weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, you're taken to just the chow hall where you guys have eaten chow. Right now it's empty. No one's eating in there. It's completely empty, and you're taken in and follow closely behind the rest of the group. You guys are pulled into this chow hall. It's not the first time Admiral White's spoken to you there. The first time he brought you in here, he swore up and down that he'd see you in trouble for the crimes that he knows you committed. But he's calmed down a lot since then, and it seems that well, Melinda, you know that he's actually finding you guys not guilty. But he's about to break the news to the rest of you guys. But last time you guys had a meeting here, it was to be yelled at by Admiral White.
Hey, Ivory, you find the #1 dime yet?
He just looks at his watch, and Chow is not for another hour. Twice now, Peaches.
Is this? I believe so. Yes. And is this not the occasion for a peach tea, Admiral?
Yes, of course.
Actually, a touch of ginger.
Peach schnapps.
Actually, Issue over here likes moonshine.
Oh, Jaishi.
Oh. God, I would hate us.
This is not the way to treat an Alliance officer.
Oh, he's back. All right, so Gerald, a couple of things.
Especially with
happened.
the one with the name of Shepard. Do you realize what my brother has done or what my cousin has done to save the galaxy?
Do you realize what's going on with us?
Have
He
no
doesn't know.
clue whatsoever. But all I know is you guys were asking for help, and I thought I'd get right in the mix and ask for help too.
So long story short, I know it's so appropriate.
I know. All I know is you guys have gotten into some kind of trouble. That's pretty easy to determine each and every game.
We're all in trouble, Commander Shepard.
So you guys blew up a colony, and you were requested by the Alliance to come in under investigation. You being the good man that you were, and the rest of your party possibly being good people, you decided to comply. You and Ish were immediately revoked of your military status and were demoted to civilians. Ish is now a Solarian native, so that he could be tried as such. After all, you guys blew up a human outpost under Alliance control. You unfortunately reduced to the rank of just Zach Shepard. The rest of the team seems to still call you Commander, which is nice. After the last 7 months of a harrowing journey. And the investigation has been found that you guys are not guilty. Trio is the first one to get the news. The rest of you haven't got that news yet, as Admiral White has pulled you all into the cafeteria, and we just lost Andrew. Oh no.
I just want to make sure everybody's, a big shout out to Justin, Josiah, William, everybody that's approved and liked what we've done so far on Facebook. We truly appreciate it. Big shout outs to all of you.
That's all.
I will carry the Shepherd name home to us. We will go ahead and get out of this.
Just dragging it to the mud first.
Yeah.
Through my leadership, we will get through this. Absolutely. I'm looking off into the distance, and I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I love it.
Well, definitely.
But I might not have any clue what I'm talking about, but you know what? I look damn good doing it. That's all.
Yeah. Hair fluttering in the.
He has the hair quiver.
I'm Shepherd. That's right.
There's not even a window open yet. One of the air vents is just hitting him just right to cause a hair quiver. I mean, your cousin is bald,
My cousins have saved the galaxy. My cousins have done so many great things. Both the male and female versions have done so many great things, and I am going to follow in their footsteps.
That's great.
Of course. I mean, you're at the mention of your cousin.
That is true. Yes.
Admiral White is just upset because it seems that explosives run in your family's nature, as you blew up an entire abandoned colony. Well, supposed to be abandoned, overrun with collectors. You did it to save your own skins, or at least that's what you say in your report.
Nothing but an overstated rumor. I'm just going to leave that there.
Oh, that's the best part. Everyone sort of said how they would have reacted to the interrogation and being asked everything that's happened to them over the past 7 months. Melinda, or Triani, and Ish gave exact reports of what happened. Jim Bob denied everything. He denied even existing. He denied owning a nuke. And, what is it? And they didn't. Joram was the one that actually acquired the nuke. And Joram told them stories from DuckTales. Woo! Every single time that he was interviewed.
I knew a guy.
It's interesting. What would your character have done? Obviously, you suddenly being stripped of your rank and then just being interviewed by all these
I'm
people.
in total denial right now because I am Shepherd. I am part of the Shepherd legacy. I have gone already on one of the greatest adventures ever in the galaxy already, as you narrated and guided us through. And this adventure that you had us on involving a nuclear explosion, bomb, colony, all that stuff, that's all rumor. That's all innuendo. That's all things that people say that just try to attach to us. I think our mission was complete. Our mission was sound. And I'll tell you what, as a member of the Shepherd legacy, I think it's totally untrue.
Oh, I definitely got that bomb.
And again, the whole time I'm going off on my diatribe, I'm just looking away in advance, like I'm looking off into the stars. In actuality, I'm just have no clue what I'm saying.
Well, no, the best part is you gave the perfect military officer answer, super political, like that's hearsay, fake news. Come on.
Yep.
Brilliant.
I
You've
am an
captured the
officer of the
officer aesthetic.
Alliance. You cannot strip my rank. You will reinstate it immediately because I am a member of the Shepherd Legacy.
No wonder this investigation has taken months. These reports are absurd. 7 different stories from Aturian. 2 stories that match between Tria and Ish. Complete denial and nonsensical hearsay from Shepard. It's only no wonder this took 2 months and Admiral White's hair looks even more white than it began.
I hope at least one of the people that were interviewing me came back just to hear the next episode.
Roll me a persuasion. Roll me just a straight charisma. Roll me a straight charisma.
Charisma?
Just a straight charisma.
Hey.
There's no way I have 0 charisma. That's bullshit.
Well, you might be ugly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
35? What is that? No. 20? Nat 20.
Hmm.
Nat 20 right there on the screen.
Rob, why should you have advantage on this?
Because there's no.
Also, babe, I'm gonna log out.
What?
You're logged into my roll 20. So
Okay, I don't mean to be.
Oh, I'm sorry that
Sorry.
you have to leave so soon, Andrew.
Oh, Andrew,
Andrew has
well,
to leave in like 30 minutes.
I got like 30 minutes.
No.
My compadre,
Understandable.
don't leave me. Specialist.
You know what? Hold on, Rob. If Andrew says you should have advantage, I'll let you have advantage.
fair
You should
enough.
have advantage.
There you go.
All right. So, yes, a
What?
man does in fact come back to hear the second half of your story.
Woo!
Yeah, right. I hope
Probably even fills in the woohoos for him.
yes. At this point, I also hope that they figured out what I was doing, and by the very end of it, shook my hand and understood that it was all bullshit, and just we had a good moment of okay, you're into the joke, I'm into the joke. Woohoo.
Ooh, you're going to jail.
Yep. But Andrew, if you gotta leave in 30, man, we gotta jump in and stop fucking around.
Yeah, let's see if we can at least get to some more actiony parts instead of
Right.
just talking about your crimes that you've all
I
actually
feel like
committed and
going
getting
off on
away
another
with.
diatribe, but as part of the Shepherd Legacy, I think I'll remain quiet.
All right. So at this point, Admiral White is going through the information. He has a nice little like binder in front of him with the entire case files of your crimes or the investigation, and he goes through some military jargon in a long speech, eventually ending with "You are found not guilty," and he looks to Shepard and Ish that your military ranks will eventually be reinstated after a time of hiatus.
Eventually? Eventually?
He just kind of looks up from the papers, you know, that little like looking through their eyebrows stare, and is like, "Well, you're lucky you're not being permanently demoted, and Ish being shipped back to the Solarians."
For what
Or
I have done
Mr.
already
Mix.
on the missions that we've carried out, and I've just basically, again, I am part of the Shepherd Legacy. I will never be demoted.
And also, Ishi's gonna die like in 5 years. What kind of time
God.
period are we talking here?
Less than a year.
I also don't want to bring shame back to my family, so I'll do whatever I can to.
Your generation is like every 10 years. It's fine. It's gonna be okay.
All right. Oh boy. We.
Yeah, I promise I'm gonna stop talking for 10 minutes. You just expand the story.
Are you sure, Mitch, it was a good idea to bring us all back together?
No, it was a terrible idea, but we did it anyway because we're insane. So he is now gonna be like, I lost my whole train of thought. Sorry, it was Rob saying funny stuff. It just fries my brain sometimes. And I have to bring it back. I gotta bring my brain back.
Smooth right now.
Woo. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I'm also having some handout issues. My computer is freaking out because it hates me. So he collects his things and escorts you back down a hallway where your items were stored that you had on hand. The wonderful items that I'm sure you guys are eager to get your hands on, as it's been months since any of you have held, well, even a gun. And he goes through the process as there's just another specialist in there who handles the supplies. There's a little clipboard waiting for you guys to sign off to get your items back. And the contraband locker is also filled with other items. But these are just the ones that you're getting back. You guys now actually have your equipment. Whether or not you'd like to take the time to put it all on is up to you, but Admiral White is just standing there, arms crossed the whole time.
I feel like it's worth it.
It does not take you long. And the whole time you're doing this, he's going through explaining the... I saw your handout. Yeah, you got a lot of weapons, man. But he's mostly just explaining the process of what's going to happen once you're... now that the investigation's over, how you guys are going to be on parole. Parole? What? And all that. And that eventually, within a couple of months, your ship will be pulled out of dry dock. And his investigation found that Captain Stickers is also not under any charges, despite blatantly lying to the Alliance investigators that he didn't even know you. Do you guys have anything to say to Admiral White other than we want peach tea?
No, he was joining Treya for a cup of peach tea.
Oh, just Treya?
That was the deal. However, the others are more than welcome to join, of course.
If you want to stay for lunch, yeah.
True.
The fact that you're saying some sort of military food is good, you have no taste. He has no taste buds, does he? Oh, then yeah, he probably loves these sticky buns. Well, the grease adds flavor. Otherwise, there's no flavor. Oh, really? We have an Alliance history nerd, huh? Dang it,
Absolutely.
Joram. He's gone. He's
Yeah,
away.
he is.
He's smoking, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. That's how you get
Alright.
10 minutes of silence.
He's the only way he shuts up. I tell Rob to shut up, and he's like, all right, I'm going to smoke.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, Admiral White is ready to let you guys go, as he's like, well, you're lucky this investigation became the bottom of the barrel importance. After all, we found that turns out you guys weren't lying about there being quote-unquote collectors out there. That's really the thing that saved you. Oh, great. Now we lost Melinda. Everyone's gone. What am I gonna do? Do I have Gerald?
I am here along with everything that comes along with it as part of the Shepherd legacy.
Oh, of course.
And realize that almost every sentence I will end will be ending with the Shepherd legacy.
I'm not even surprised. Well, I have good news now. We're gonna get to the action. Because as he's talking about the changes in the sort of military footprint on Earth and how things might be ramping up, so every able-bodied man is just going to be sent back into action. A terrible thing happens as the building you are in suddenly shakes. The entire earth around you seems to tremble as a horrendous, resounding bass tone noise fills the air, and a red beam of pure energy slices through the building, causing the half that you are on to crumble. Those of you close enough to a window are able to see this on the horizon. I'm sure Gerald is geeking out now knowing what I'm getting into.
Nice. Chip, 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 and Dale.
Strange,
I am
crab-like,
keeping calm as
pointed
best I
ships
can
have
because
landed on Earth.
you must remember I am a member of the Shepherd Legacy.
And the building that you are in has started falling to the ground. And everyone inside of it crashes as the building crumbles. I don't need any saves from any of you, as you are all just fine having geared up now. The building you are in is rubble. Oh, neat.
I have jump jets.
The building falls and you hover for a small moment as you slowly to the ground, as the building is falling faster than you.
No.
But no, you all are fine. As the building crashes to the ground, you sharing the same room as Admiral Wright, as now it is a dull red tone, heated metal around you as this beam missed this group of intrepid adventurers by less than a dozen feet. You all got a wonderful shot of the heat and the blast as it tore this building that you see in front of you apart in a single blast. As you look out, you're able to see that there are dozens of these ships in this city alone.
Oh, okay. Oh, we gotta get.
Y'all might have. Oh,
With our new cruiser, does our new cruiser have offensive abilities? Or
unfortunately, your super smart captain stickers really didn't bother getting a ship with a lot of guns, as it's an Asari speedster. The man wanted something fast, so he got fast.
Sure.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of firepower. It
So
does, although, have a moderately effective bit of stealth drive, Asari technology. Not the best, like humans and Turians combined doing their stealth technology, but nonetheless, it has a low power mode that could be used to hide from the police. Almost like this is some sort of, it was like a racing ship, like
Sure.
an illegal street racing ship. Imagine something like that, but the equivalent as a spaceship in Mass Effect.
Hey guys, we gotta get back to our ship. This thing's coming to shit. Hey, Mr. White, Ivory, you want to come with us, or you want to stay right here?
As you look to where Mr. White is in this rubble of the tower that you were just in, he is currently being crushed by a pillar and barely
Well-
able to breathe.
Well, we're gonna do the right. I'm gonna do the right thing and try to go lift this thing off of him.
Anyone
He's
else?
been crushed, man. We'll go. Let's check him real quick. Let's check for a pulse.
He is still alive. In fact, he's like looking at you, trying to press on this thing, as he currently can't really breathe to get out any words or speak. It's just
All right, all of us, come over here. We'll lift it. Let's go lift it.
Yeah.
Oh, if all of you are doing it, I don't need any checks. As you're able to lift this pillar of stone. Oh, guidance. Oh, guidance. Yeah. With that, I really don't need any checks. You guys are gonna kill it no matter what.
It would have
You could
been
all
so
roll nat
funny if we all
ones.
rolled ones, Mitch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
you're gonna die here, Ivory.
at this point, with all of you, a minimum strength check of a 1 will still lift this pillar, as it's maybe 400 or 500 pounds. I mean,
know.
now I'm tempted to make you do
I
it.
remember. I want to do it. This should be easy.
Yep.
The 600 to 1 odds that you all roll a nat 1 and then a 4 on guidance, you know? But you're able to lift this pillar off, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, oh thank you, holy crap."
All right, you're coming with us, Ivory. We're getting to our ship.
That might not be the best idea.
Did
Remember,
you
your
not?
ship is in dry dock, no fuel, no pilot, locked down.
Well, you know what you have? You have a really special radio on you right now that can make all of that happen immediately. You know why? Because they call you an emerald, Ivory. So let's
And
fill up
you're
our
exactly right.
let's fill up
Because
our
he
ship.
gets on his radio and gets the nearest Alliance cruiser to come pick you guys up. And
All
him.
right. All right, fair enough.
If that's, if that's okay with you, Joro.
Cruisers have guns.
Well, cruisers
Hmm.
have guns, but I'm not leaving Gator Bear on this damn planet.
Admiral White is like, well, you can always come back. At this point, I think survival is important. Um, I don't know if any of your characters would be familiar with what you're currently facing, but Admiral White has been put into the know. Well, think of this as the death of the entire planet of Earth and possibly the entire galaxy. Sentient alien spaceships meant to destroy civilization as we know it. If anyone's too advanced, we get blown up. Well, your cousin's currently in London under crimes for blowing up an entire galaxy.
Right. God, the shepherd
You
name.
blew up a colony. He blew up several planets.
But it's all part of the Shepherd legacy.
This is true. So did he actually speak into a radio?
Yes, he calls it up on the radio for a rendezvous for an entire cruiser, and he is given coordinates, a grid coordinate less than a mile away. You guys only have to travel 6 blocks to the roof of a building where this cruiser can pick you up. Admiral White being a VIP that has to be loaded on this cruiser and offloaded on off the planet. At this point, ships are blowing up left and right. Buildings are blowing up left and right as ships are loading with civilians. This entire city is being evacuated. And
Right.
yeah, pretty much.
no
This man just used his rank to get the hell out of here. And you guys
There's
just so
no-
happen to be lucky enough to be with him.
But there's no way we're leaving stickers, and we have a magic radio. So as we're going, I'm gonna take that radio from him. Be like, hey, who's here? Who am I speaking to?
You don't want to just ask him?
No, I already did.
Oh, no, I would just, yeah, he can definitely. Like, it's not even an issue. He'll hand you the radio and just, like, put him through to the stickers. Mr. Stickers.
Yeah, no. Whoever's in charge, you fill up our thing with as much gas as it can possibly hold, and I'd like some more bombs. Every kind of arson you can, fill up our stuff, and make sure he gets off the ground. Does that sound good? Good. Let's give you back to Ivory. And I'll hand him back the...
As you're handing the radio back, you just hear a crackling voice. Sir, that would take like a week.
Well, then, just the gas, then.
Just the gas then.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, so the way dry dock works, and your ship would still have to be taxied away to be filled up. I'm so sad that I hate dry dock. Never mind, I shouldn't have dry docked your ship, because now you guys are really attached to this ship you've never seen.
And our captain, and Gator Bear. We've put a lot of work into Gator Bear.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure at this point you've only improved on it. Maybe, pulling some of the rusty pieces in your free time, trying to make it look nice. Mm-hmm. The thing's already just armor. The damn thing's just armor and an engine.
Now, this is Now, this is priority 1. We will save all the people at the dry dock that fill up our ship. It's literally saved our life. I don't know. It's fair enough. But I have said priority.
But after you hear that short voice, just like, sir, that would take a week, Admiral White just changes the channel on the radio, and it's like, I'm sure they'll get it done.
Hey, Whitey.
No. As you just look at the runes
Oh,
around
actually, you know what?
he's-
I'm gonna
I
go.
don't
I
have
go
any.
over. I get pretty frustrated. By this time, I'm just going, "Urgh," and I go and walk over, grab
Talk
the
about this on the
radio.
cruiser, folks.
Well, I'm grabbing the radio out of whoever's hand it's in right now, and I go ahead. Listen, that ship is going to be fueled 2 hours max. All right. This is Lieutenant Commander Zach Shepard, part of the Shepard legacy. You have got to listen to what I have to say. You will have that ship fueled up within 2 hours. Pronto. Got it? And I stuff it right back into the Admiral's hands, and there you go.
I love that all of. Yeah. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is. What else could possibly be part of your legacy, except
Yes.
blowing stuff up?
Well,
Oh, this is great. I love that everyone
nobody's
knows
perfect,
about the damn ship.
but it is part of the Shepard legacy.
All right.
I mean, what, you want me to find another bomb? No, I can't get another bomb. I mean, I didn't.
Admiral West is like, I fucking know it.
He's like, oh, wouldn't that be real useful right now? No, I don't. I've been here. I've been talking. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. Admiral White's like, it doesn't even matter. Conventional weapons barely work on these damn things. At this point, you can see below you. Well, the last time one of them got killed, it took an entire fleet of Alliance Turians, Asari, and the entire Citadel. But I'm sure we have that kind of firepower just around Earth. We don't.
Well, we're going to a ship, so we're good. We're going to follow him to his ship, and then hopefully our ship will be in orbit somewhere. Because
Maybe.
Stickers is surprisingly good at his job. So if we can trust anyone to get our ship out, Stickers would be the guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
He hasn't failed you yet. Of course. Admiral White is in the most uncomfortable position as you guys are just nonsensically talking.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, your character's name, Hill and Jim Bob. Either way you look at your character, his name is either Jim Bob or Billy Hill. I think if there's a character ever allowed to say that word, it's fine.
All right. So, on the ruined building you see shortly below you, as you've fallen essentially across a street. About 10 feet down, there is a road that you can just hop down onto and begin your 6-block journey to the rendezvous point with this large ship that will rescue you.
Are there any like civilian cars on this road?
Oh, let me drop you on this map so you can
Okay.
see.
Oh, cool map.
This is actually straight from Mass Effect 3. Not the
Super.
remastered one. I would have loved to reuse remastered assets. Ooh. But this stream is happening before Mass Effect came out remastered, so I'm using PS3 graphics. But I still love this map.
Super cool. So where are we? There?
You guys are down here.
We're there on the highway.
You are essentially on a bridge. You're on a bridge. You know, an elevated road. All right. So, there is one bit of news I should give you. on this map, about 30 meters in front of you, there are a small family of people that are being assaulted by a group of strange aberrations.
No, don't do that. Worst part about my character, he has a soft heart. Okay.
Are you going to fight them is, I guess, the question, because they are attacking these people. You
Yeah, Ish would
drop
be there
down,
for
and
us.
before you would even have time to react, as you are just getting your bearings after dropping down these 10 feet, and you are able to see at least one member of what is obviously a family get torn apart by these creatures that are called husks. They're
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine. I think that the sentry turret that popped out of Ishi, it's the same time that.
Oh no, that was an accident.
Oh,
yeah, he didn't, unless you want to cast it. I'll let you.
No.
Oh, it drops within 2 meters
trying to-
of him. Yeah. But if you guys want to fight, you can. Otherwise, you can just blast past him and let the family die.
yeah. Garld, unfortunately, wouldn't be able to do that. Right.
We've got to help those people. Hurry.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm with Ishi. I'm going.
All right, then. What is going on?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, had a moment. If that's the case, if you're gonna take the time to walk up, just know that about every 20 to 30 feet you walk, another person would die, as that would be considered about 6 seconds or a round.
Oh,
There
then
are 2 children and a woman left. The man is being mauled to death by one of these husks.
well,
This
then
one here.
no, I will do. What's that called? First of all, I'll double dash in D&D world, and
Oh,
then
if
so
that's the case, I'm sorry, you guys are fighting. Let me roll initiative. Duh!
Yeah.
Everyone get in that turn order.
Ooh, you gonna do something cool?
I will let one of you take a prepared action because you guys kind of took a second to discuss that you were going to.
I think it's
Like,
Ishi. Ishi made the first move, so
I mean, although being an accident, if I mean, I'm willing to let it go. You know, is she? All right. Plus, you got to leave soon. In fact, you might have already left.
Oh, I'm still here. I got to leave here soon though.
I'll let you take a prepared action because I'm not an asshole. I swear.
hmm.
Hmm. I am not a murderer.
So it's 17 of this guy.
All right. Okay, maybe I am mean.
I mean, Ishi's been drinking for 3 months straight, right? I think
Yeah.
I'm following Ishi.
All right. So,
And
Ish, you're attacking the closest one? Sorry, I had to do something.
Yeah. But it
17.
explodes. It explodes in a 2-meter radius sphere, so it hit all of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. 2 meters would hit all of them except one. No matter how you, unless you're hitting this guy, I'll let it hit all.
Yeah,
of them.
all
I'll let it hit all.
exactly.
Of them. I'll let it hit all of them. I think that's cool. Knowing full well that you will finish off the guy being mauled to death by this husk. He's not dead yet. Is that an acceptable loss?
Yeah.
Okay. roll damage.
So I'll need to make DC 17 strength.
Oh, is it does it not deal damage?
No, it does, but it explodes and it's like difficult terrain, and then it will prime all of them.
Ah. Well, fail, fail, pass, fail. Fail, fail, pass. 2.
So on a failed save, a creature becomes frozen until the start of my next turn.
You won't believe that they're all frozen. And the man who's being mauled to death automatically fails. What is the damage?
Oh, max damage.
Oh yeah, man.
Noise.
That's that last piece of the moonshine kicking into you. You probably won't drink again.
So you fire off a massive blast of ice and cold. And these husks immediately explode, also unfortunately shattering this man with ice and shrapnel who is being mauled to death. The mother and child immediately begin running. But there are some other creatures that, oh, they're not in the initiative? What in the heck? Anyway, they're supposed to be in the initiative order. Sorry, those are supposed to be GM rolled. I guess they failed to roll. But you blast these 4 husks. The family begins to just turn and run as these cannibals begin preparing to fire as you hear energy weapons being charged. At
Heck
that
yeah,
point, we will start at the top of the turn order. And Andrew, I think that was a great first turn for you because you literally took out 4 enemies with a single shot.
I like it.
Maximum damage. I think this video just deserves a thumbs up for him rolling 3 dice and getting an 8, 4, and 4. So awesome.
Just to let you know, what's playing through the armor is "I come from the land of the ice and snow." Like that's
Pilgrim song.
Ah!
They either only sing about fantasy or sex.
Yes.
All right. Whoa, one of these guys is actually first. All right. So this creature called a cannibal, which looks like a horrible pus-filled Batarian, aims its weapon at dear Treya, as she is unfortunately the closest, as it fires 2 shots at her.
Yeah.
I believe
Treya?
a 12 misses. Does a 14 hit?
14, I believe, matches.
It will be half damage.
Yes.
5 piercing to your shields. I believe that doesn't even drop your shields. As
No.
you just get 2 streaks of energy that shoot across you, one missing, the other striking your armor, and a blue aura of your shield stops the damage.
So it's 3,
Andrew, if
right?
you are still there, it is your turn. Yes, 3. Andrew, take your turn. Roll out
The
for
one
white.
that shot at Melinda, I'll shoot at that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. A 25 absolutely hits as you deal 13 piercing damage. Oh shoot. These guys have shields, don't they? Yo, come here. You have a shield, right? He has no shield. He will take that damage. Are you shooting the closer one, the south one?
The one that shot at Treya.
Okay, yeah, that was the bottom one. As he takes 13 points of piercing damage. Right to the dome as you get a solid hit as you see blood splurt.
And then can we
explode
shoot
from his body.
twice, or
Do you have multi-attack?
Okay.
No, do you?
6?
I don't know if your class gets it.
Oh, I don't know.
I think because you're a primary spellcaster, you don't. I only know that Joram and Shepard got it.
Okie dokie. So then, yeah, that's my turn. Actually, I'll move up.
Oh, yes, please do. All right. You've had a very
And that's
effective
my turn.
turn, Andrew. And if you do need to hop off for the night, I know it's real late for you and you got work in the morning.
Yeah, I do gotta head out. Good luck, guys.
All right.
Alrighty. Cheers.
You mean Ishi?
Yeah.
The other cannibal.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I will do my best as I don't know your full kit. I will attempt. I will attempt.
Basically, summon a drone when you can, and
I was probably just going to do basic attacks.
that's
I
about
don't
it.
have a lot of time.
Heard.
My brain power.
All right,
This
guys. Have a
guy
good
is
night.
going to.
All right, you too. Take care, Andrew.
All right. This guy's going to take some shots at. Well, Ish. Oh. Oh, that's just rude. Well, those hit. Those hit his shield. Oh boy. His shield is still fine, as you just see a blue aura absorb most of the damage that was done to him. Also, Melinda, to drop your shield points, you just minus from the blue. You don't have to pull
I
from
did it on my sheet. It didn't copy over, so my bad. I just noticed that. I'll fix it.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe your token and sheet aren't synced up entirely, but that's it for these cannibals across
Sure,
the
there's some
street.
kind of weirdness.
It is your turn, Trey.
It is my turn. Okay.
Hey,
How
updated.
high is this ledge?
It is about 35 feet above the street. The building is about 30 feet above the street, so you have about 5 feet of elevation on them.
Okay. So
Not enough
the
to
reason
hide
why I'm
anywhere, but
asking
it's
is-
a bit of a upper position.
yeah, I'm only asking because I want to set up my sniper rifle
Mm-hmm.
and rest it on the ledge of here if I'm able to. But if not, that's fine.
I love that
Oh,
visual.
you definitely can. Like going prone or like taking a knee right there. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, show.
Love
All
that
right.
visual.
Let's try the new sniper rifle and see if I've set it up properly.
Yeah.
Shall we?
This shit.
All right. Oh my god. Well, that's not going to do anything, is it?
Ah.
And I don't
doubt
have
there's-
two shots, do I?
You do not have sneak attack, unfortunately. It would be nice if you had it. But unfortunately, there's a large gap of open air between you and the enemy.
Uh,
Do
can
you have-
I send a thought to this guy?
Is that how your thing works? I thought you had to have physical contact.
Nope. You can transfer and receive thoughts to another creature. You must concentrate, and if the creature is not willing, the thoughts will become jumbled and disjointed. Unintelligent creatures have unpredictable results.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can definitely try.
I just simply want to encourage this one to drop his weapon and jump off the building.
Ah. What are you saying? I'm just curious.
Well, it's all going to come out jumbled because I would assume he's unwilling to receive the message,
Oh.
right?
For sure. I was just
Yeah.
curious as to what you were saying.
So, everything that I say, I want it to be, even though I know it's going to be jumbled, I want it to be clear. So I want it to be like drop weapon, jump from roof. So even if it comes out as jump weapon, drop roof, it's still kind of
It might still come across. All right.
yeah.
As you push a thought into his mind, you just threw thoughts into an empty tin can.
Okay.
And it just feels like it's just going jumbled around out of nowhere.
Mhm.
And the cannibal doesn't even seem to react
Okay.
to the stimuli that you've given him.
Okay.
As you've obviously like touched into his brain. But
Mhm.
whatever should be there is not.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's my turn.
Oh boy. I'm so glad you guys don't know what these enemies are, because then I get moments of like what Melinda just did, and it's pretty cool. Jim Bob. The man has died, the family is saved, and they are booking it out of there. Because, I mean, they did just see their father and husband get blown up in ice, but you know. The horrors of war. What would you do? They are medium creatures. They bear a striking resemblance to Batarians, another type of alien that are pretty common in the galaxy.
Oh, I know. That's the problem I'm having right now in Billy Hill. Like, I got so much cool new shit.
I doubt any of them are out of range if you have a long range gun. They're only like 36, 38 meters away. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Wow. I should have made this combat encounter harder. Screw you guys. I built it in a little goodening.
Oh, I do.
I know you do.
Oh, I
God damn. What are you trying to do to me? Send it.
This is like this was like quickening almost.
Frickin' sorcerers. Here you go, I got you. No copyright rock music. If you're listening onto the music on the Discord, I got you, Rob.
Oh yeah, can you turn that up for me? I don't know
The
why.
Stormbeat spot.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, he does.
All right. How far does throw him? Because there's a small issue of
You just missed the ball damage.
feet or meters. So 10 meters. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the distance is always the same. Oh, mama. Hold on, that's not a 6, that's an 8. So he's thrown back to, for the stream, because the stream can't see my arrow. He's thrown back into this square and takes 14 points of force damage. Is he primed? Oh no, he's detonated, but he does not actually have a detonation. So while he's flying back 10 meters, you're going to shoot him. Yeah. So he's flying back through the air, doing a somersault, and you unfortunately miss as you're trying to hit a moving target. You thought it was going to be the coolest thing ever. It didn't work out. It had the opportunity to be. You still have movement. Oh, nope, you can't use double tap. You already fired as an action. Yeah, if you hadn't used your throw as a bonus, you could have bonus hacked and fired again. Double tap is fun on weapons. Yeah.
Although you gotta
10 meters movement if you would like to take it.
but you gotta worry about heat though with double tap.
Mm-hmm. It just burns through that ammunition, doesn't do a lot of extra damage. It's kind of one of those things. How much ammo are you willing to waste? You use the Madoc, which has a heat of something. It is 15, so you only fired one shot, so it's down to 14. Yeah, you have the M96 heat on there.
Yeah, you should have a counter on your. At least that's where I'm in keeping.
You enjoying the rock music, Rob, or are you not able to hear it?
I am very much.
There we go. I guess I should switch to rock music for battle music, huh?
No. I mean, that's just what Joram hears. That's not what everyone else hears. I mean, like.
Well, this is a moment in Joram's brain, just for this fight. This fight is going to be through Joram's ears.
Fair enough.
All right. And it is now Joram's turn.
All right. As a bonus action, Joram's gonna bust up his brand new shield he has. Make his distance move. Hold on, I'll drop that in chat. Yeah, apparently we've been doing some really cool stuff since the last time we played, because I didn't have any of this cool shit before.
Yeah, you guys are strong now.
Yeah.
You've been fighting armies. You've been fighting armies of horrible insectoid monsters that have been abducting people. You've seen some shit.
Yeah, Joram is he already was out for blood, but this is just new Joram. So I scroll down. It's almost like a keyboard, like one of those like 80s like key guitar things. Play down my arm, and a shield erupts around me as I drop my heavy shield as my bonus action.
Yep.
And then I will. Yes, like a guitar. He comes down.
I'm doing this on the stream, Rob. I'm actually pulling up your character sheet so they can see all these abilities that you have now.
Oh yeah, man! This guy is thick. His boy is thick.
Yeah. So just take down one of your max barrier uses, as you now have your barrier up.
As
you still have 3 uses left for today. Barriers, boy.
I want to make sure that I do the right one.
It's barrier uses, not ticks.
All right, cool. Barrier uses.
Oh, chakram launcher.
Yeah, right.
Which one are you aiming at?
Not the one that Billy Hill just hit. The one that is still standing. Right. Where he was. Let me see. Barrier Hill.
You do not have advantage, so that just misses. As you nick it, and the chakram shot just barely misses, almost able to strike the creature.
I do have second attack, which I'll throw in the chat.
You do.
Yes.
You do.
Yep. I'll chuck that in the chat real quick, just so everyone can see it at home. Extra attack. Booyah. All right, and then I'm going to shoot again.
I know, I'm so excited when this man's just playing D&D, you know, without going, Wife, help!
Wife,
Oh.
+9. Gotta hit.
You got it. You just, once again, the first shot missed slightly on the left. This one misses slightly on the right as you overcompensate.
Sure.
Your second shot going wide also.
So that was my movement. My bonus was the shield activate, and those were my 2.
You still have 2 meters of movement if you would like to take it. You could move 1 more square.
I'll move 1 square up. Because I'm going to use
at this point.
Yep.
You do have a full view of that family that is running towards one of these several escape vehicles that have been like just loading civilians way beyond the limit of what civilians should be loaded into these ships.
If they're right next to me, I think I would like to think that I moved my barrier in front of them. You know what I mean? Like
no, they're very far away. Oh, you're just a little further than your team, so you get a better point of view as this ramp is sloping down slightly, and you just have a view of this family that you sort of saved. The husband is dead, partially frozen, but they have loaded onto an escape ship that is
He
Just a
has a
pact.
son. He has a son. He'll come back and avenge his father on these assholes. So we're good.
No, of course. Yeah. All right, at that, it is Admiral White, who is not entirely unarmed. He's going to move 10 meters up. And golly gee. What do we got? 126 meters away and 134 meters away. Admiral White, being the old man he is.
I am a part of the Shepherd
Oop.
legacy, of course.
So anyway, whoopsies. He's going to make 3 shots at the closest cannibal. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, a minute. He is not within range because all he has is a pistol. He ain't got no rifle. This man's got a pistol. He can't even get close. He's moving another 10 meters. I'm so sorry, guys. Admiral White just dashes forward, his gun in hand. And unfortunately, he is not able to take a shot unless he can move as a bonus action, which would make me extremely terrified of this NPC. No, we're good. Admirals aren't that strong. Alright, Admiral White moves up, and it's Lieutenant Colonel Zach Shepard, now civilian's turn.
Well, soon to be reinstated as part of the Shepherd legacy.
Yeah, I'm sure the paperwork for that will be done as soon as possible.
Absolutely, because you can just do it on a tablet, and there you go. But I will say that I will ask. Actually, I want to ask with a question first. I want to ask a question. Were you able to ever add a shotgun to my roster? Because I have that shotgun ability.
Oh, what shotgun? I know you have the shotgun ability, but
The shotgun savvy. Like I remember saying, I should get a shotgun at that point in time, but
oh, you were gonna add an extra shotgun weapon. We didn't.
Yeah,
add your
because
weapon.
you said we get a special weapon. I remember you saying.
Ooh, take your turn, but keep in mind, you would not be able to reach these guys with a shotgun across
I
the
know
building,
it's for
but I'll
future
do
reference. It's for future reference.
I'm gonna do it right now. Take your turn, please.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead right up here alongside Admiral White. I'm gonna put my barrier up because in case we're gonna have to start interacting with some of these vile creatures. And I think that sets my turn.
All right.
I don't want to go extra turn right now or anything like that because if I do, then it's probably going to get me in trouble. So,
gosh, I think it's the top of the hour. You just read my mind. All right, hold on. This music. I'm loving this rock music. Where we're gonna stop listening to Jorum's inner monologue and take a 5-minute break. We will be back at 8:10 my time, or 10 after, and we will pick this right back up. So
after these messages, we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, everyone. In the middle of combat.
Part of the Shepherd legacy.
The middle of combat? Yes, that is part of the Shepherd legacy. Sometimes you got to open your inventory in the middle of combat and change your loadout.
Oh God,
'Cause-
the amount of times that I have gone to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to change, and then just have a sniper rifle and move it 3 inches, then 3 inches, 3 inches to get that shot.
Oh my god. All right. This cannibal is going to use its movement to get to the edge of the. Whoa. There we go. Get to the edge of the roof and shoot at the man that threw him. Was he prone?
We got knocked back. I don't know if he's prone.
It just pushed backward 10 meters. He is not prone.
Want to make sure to give a big shout out to Gary Lingenfelter. Thank you so much for watching. He had a comment that the Claymore has too much recoil. He likes the N7 Piranha or the Asari shotguns.
The N7 Hurricane.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I will argue for that one. And, he's so right.
Yes,
that thing has way too much recoil.
He says, upgrade them, max, and not even a brute can stand up to you guys. And then he said he's played all 3 Mass Effects many times. Every class is fun to use, but in Mass Effect 3, cannibals and groups are tough.
I don't know what he's talking about. They're only 2. There are only 2 cannibals. What are you guys talking about? There's no danger here.
Well, thanks for watching, Gary. We appreciate it.
Yeah, keep checking it out if you want to see some crazy stuff happen later on. I got lots planned for these guys.
That's great.
Oh my goodness. Where was I?
Cannibal.
Oh yeah. Was I about to shoot you? Gosh, do I want to shoot you? You know what? This man just got knocked back, dazed, shot by other people. Let's see who he's gonna shoot. He's shooting at Admiral White. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you guys can't leave if there's no ship. There's no guy with the ship. Oh, mama. I'm so sorry, Admiral. You're about to have a bad day. Because that 20 hits our dear.
10 piercing. Look.
To, dear Admiral, it was nice knowing you, as you are now deceased.
Did it kill him?
No, but he lost his shields. Oh, he's not wearing armor. He actually doesn't have shields right now. Currently, he does not have shields. I forgot about that. He is not kitted out in his armor, so unfortunately he does take that 10 damage to the dome. It pierces his strange little officer's uniform, and he is not yet too injured, but the shot does connect. You see blood pooling a bit on his uniform. On top of, well, the dirt and all that from the rubble. I'm just going to do something simple for Ish. Not too worried about him. Because you guys are going to be fine without him. Our poor Solarian. He doesn't even sing, but he's going to take 2 shots. Or a shot with his Matic, and a bonus action shot with his Matic. First shot against the cannibal that just shot Admiral White. Wow. Is actually going to really, really hurt. That cannibal is now close to being bloodied. He is not bloodied yet. This cannibal. It is almost. That's awesome. This cannibal is now going to take a shot at Joram twice with his arm cannon.
Right. I do have my heavy.
Yeah, you do.
Area up.
Does a 10 or a 14 hit your armor class?
Let me double check real quick. 14 matches. The 10 does not.
All right, then that will deal half a damage. Why do you have? I think you had a higher armor class than 14.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're a medium armor user.
Yeah, I'm fast.
All right, so you will take half damage. So your barrier is a D10.
Yeah.
It's 2 D10s.
So I can roll 2
For
D10?
each barrier tick that you use, it's 2 D10s. How many barrier ticks would you like to use? Because you can choose.
I will choose one.
Roll
a
two
D10.
d10s. 2d10s. Your barrier is 2d10.
Should have rolled. Did it not roll?
It did.
Rolled. 6 damage is taken away. Reduce your barrier tick by 1. You have 5 remaining. And
That's like
you,
the song. 2d10, the 2d10, the 2d10.
Right?
and you only take 4 points of damage to your shields.
4 points. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of cool things have happened.
This shot hits. It just barely pierces through your barrier, striking your shield afterwards as you are unfazed.
Yeah. I'm working through it. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got it. Very.
All right, Treya, Nuani. Your previous sniper shots didn't work out.
Right, then I swore elegantly, and I'm gonna try again.
How
Okay.
does Treya swear?
Yeah, can I hear what it sounds like in your natural language?
Oh, Gerald, do you remember any Asari curse words? I remember there's a few times that Liara, the Asari, curses a couple of times in Mass Effect.
Yes. I'm bringing it up now. But
Asari
I wanted
curse
to mention
words.
Gary wanted to also make sure and let you know that wait till the DM drops in more cannibals. He's been doing RPGs for over 20 years plus, so play on.
All
Hey,
right. man.
listen, Gary, you know I'm being kind right now. I'm glad. You understand that this initially was going to be a very nice game about charity and kids, okay? But now that it's not a charity game, all bets are off. Everyone will die. But that 21 hits.
What a guy!
I have done that 3 times. Does that constitute a catchphrase? 4 at best. 7 piercing damage. This guy's bloodied. What else you got, Treya? I'm ignoring Roger now because he's right.
21.
I wish you had sneak attack right now because you could have killed him.
Yeah, I know, right? But I don't.
Don't you bring Ags into this. Abigail.
I could not bring up Asari curse words, so I apologize. We're just gonna have to
I
start
don't
playing
know
it
them
through
either.
again next week.
Yeah, I'll wait till the next playthrough. But Melinda, anything else on your turn?
I don't think that there's anything else I can really do. Which is probably incorrect, but I don't really know this character super well yet. Yes, I think that's my turn. I don't want to hold up everybody by looking through my character sheet. I will have a look while I'm waiting.
You know, I'm doing the same things on my turn, so I'm sure I'm going to be
You
making
move?
better moves. But there's so many new stuff. There's so much new stuff I have.
Yeah.
Go, Billy Hill.
I mean, I'm more of a fan of Pete, really. What? Yeah. It hits. Roll the damage. It's not a nat 20 this time. I knew it! He's literally going back to the same spot he was before.
Wait! Bitch! I can activate my
Yes.
tactical cloak as a bonus action on each of my turns. If I activate it and move and then uncloak on my turn and fire at him, does that count as sneak attack?
Drop tactical cloak in the chat for me real quick.
I'll see if I can
And
find.
we'll talk about that next turn because I think that's one way for you to just randomly get a pseudo sneak attack.
Yeah.
But we'll keep that in mind for next time because you have a
Yeah,
limited number of uses. Maybe you wouldn't use it now.
Yeah, I think I have like 5
Yeah,
at level.
What?
Remember, you get.
So you slam him with this biotic throw. This just blue orb shoots out of your hand, strikes him in the chest. A blue aura engulfs his body as he starts flying back, tumbling through the air. And while that's happening, you pull up your gun, take a pot shot at him, and strike him right in the hip. This guy is limping. He is barely alive. He is more than bloodied. And Jim Bob moves up next to Joram. And he's just sitting there going, "This is my one. I'm going to increase the kill counter to 37 now." I doubt you guys are keeping a kill counter at this point because you would have all probably lost count.
No, like I said, mine just says colony.
All right, Joram. What are you doing?
Oh, I click my heels together 3 times and start running. And you see, he takes a giant leap off of the bridge to land. As he's in the air, his boots come alive, and he sails his way into the middle of the fray using jet boot. Let me make sure.
Jump boots.
Jet boots, yeah. I'll throw that on the chat real quick. I can get back. I can get back. Don't worry. Zero sum. Jump jets is actually what it's called. In the chat.
There it is. So in that case, the best part is not only can he clear that area without a single check, the fact that he took the time to wind up to do it. Of course I'm hiding what I'm doing. So he took the time to wind up. He can make that jump because he's jumping from right here. 11 meters, triple his jump distance. At no point is he even worried. And if he did fail the jump, he would just hover down to the ground and say, "Hey guys, wait up! Let me back on the bridge."
So within the air, I stow my new big gun on my back, and as I come down, the invisible hammer does appear in my hand as I bring up my riot shield, and I'm going to try to get an attack on this guy.
Keep in mind your riot shield increases your AC.
It does.
So you got your hammer and shield out as you're just this big old beefy Turian who's gonna smack him. Go ahead and give me an attack with that hammer.
Here we go, Ami. Boom.
I hate the fact that I loved the imagery right up until that dice roll.
What are you gonna do, man? That's all
you strike this creature, and it's actually incredibly pus-like, and the flesh has more give than you thought it would, and your hammer just kind of bounces off or slides down it, as you're not able to get a good hit on it. But maybe you'll do better next time.
Yeah, right. As the hammer misses, I keep the image of the hammer as I flip it around my hand, even though like it's coming in and out of reality as I grab it up for another strike across. Jesus, man. Yep. That's my. That's 4 times I've done that now.
Remember before when everyone was rolling and rolling twos? Why? It's the low rollers again. Gerald, what are you doing?
Yep, that ends my.
We have a history of low rollers in this game, and it is truly coming into shine. Anyone watching this can love this.
Started the Shepherd legacy of low rolling.
Yes. But
oh my god,
some of my favorite moments have come with like literally me dropping grenades into rooms or me. Joram's failures always lead to great moments, so I'm not even worried about it.
Oh my goodness.
That is my movement.
That
is my. Actually, nope. I have not used my bonus, but I don't think that I don't think that
you have terrible bonus action economy.
Yeah,
you can punch him.
Oh, like an unarmored attack.
Just a straight strength.
Straight
1 plus strength. Yep.
All right, I'll bring that up.
I still allow that. Even in Mass Effect, you can punch the enemy with absolutely no bonuses as a bonus action.
I mean, my strength is a 9, so.
This is the most damage you've dealt this session. That's also not a 29, it's a 25 because you rolled a save. But listen, this man has +5 strength, so that's 6 damage. Multiplied by 2.
Yeah, I reach into its rib cage because it looks like it was all like kind of emaciated from the picture that you showed. And like
Right?
as I
Busty
yeah,
and ugly.
yeah, right. As I grab into it and go to punch, I feel like in the way that I built the damage, I was going to punch him, but I just like rip out its sternum.
Yeah, you get a hold of the Batarian equivalent of a sternum.
Yep. And
It's
that'd be
it's not pretty.
I
Oh,
look
it
at the
is
Billy Hill and just like
wholly
shake out
unedible.
my hand, just like blah.
Blah.
Yeah, right. That does end my turn.
Admiral White. Admiral White, what shall you do, Admiral White? I don't even know because I don't think. You know what? He's gonna take his multi-attack and he's gonna shoot that one near you. Well, he is within range. Oh, cracker jacks. Hold on. Okay, he does only get 3 attacks. He gets 3 attacks because it's burst fire. It happens. Of course! You just see Admiral White pull out his pistol and just 3 shots shoot out, barely missing this cannibal, the third striking as Joram sticks his hand inside and pulls out a sternum, the strike hitting this creature in the shoulders, as it is not having a good day now. Because next is Shepard. Or the cousin of Shep. I feel like I should start his turns with saying, it's Shepard, the cousin of, turn. Gerald, it is your turn, please, are you there? I know.
Actually, I'm sorry. It's only 74. That's what I get for trying to triple task, not only double task, but triple task at the same time, because it's part of the Shepherd legacy. All right, so we are, from what I was hearing, and there was a whole bunch of calamity going on, so I'm checking this out. I am right there.
Are you gonna charge him?
I think he's still too far away.
Oh yeah, I don't know the range on that. I don't remember.
Because I was trying to think of doing the bull rush, but then again, he's not on the bridge, so I can't, pushing him off. It's not an option right now. I was hoping that they would stay on the bridge, because then I would have pushed him off. But I know, but I'm just saying the ones that were, I was hoping to do that with my, So with my biotic bull rush, but I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do from a distance. Oh my gosh, pull out the Bette Midler. All right, let's see. I don't really have anything good that I can from a distance. That was one of my. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to get up close and personal. So my movement is how much in meters?
10.
Oh, that's not good.
It's the same number of squares as normal D&D. Yeah, see, you can get pretty close.
All right, so I will go here. Move that. Can I jump? Am I jumping down?
Oh, hold on a second.
Is this downhill? I mean, is this down?
It is 12 meters away and about 5 meters down. If you took the time while you were running, like your 10 meters, to do a wind up and make a jump, you could technically cross that with your strength score.
Okay, so yeah, I'd like to go ahead and do that. I still have my barrier up that I called a long time ago.
Actually, at that point, moving that far as you have, you can actually do biotic charge. You're in range.
Okay.
So
then
you
I will
could
probably
actually make that biotic charge attack.
Then let's do that.
Oh, go right ahead.
As I leap towards them. Biotic charge. I know I saw you. I saw you. Now you're gone. Biotic punch. Where did you go? Oh, there it is. Are you talking about the charge detonates? No, that's not it.
Yeah, charge. It's charge.
Okay. Because it doesn't say biotic.
Yeah. I forget the exact name. Give me a break.
Sorry, my bad.
Move at any square 5 feet around him, and he has to make a dexterity save.
Alright.
Whoa, that is not a D10. You're 11th level. That's 2D10, if not 3.
Yeah, because you mentioned that earlier. I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, that's craziness. Roll another D10 there, Gerald.
Roll a d10? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that stinks.
Nope, it's 3D10. Yep, you get another D10. You're 11th level. One more D10.
There you go. That's much better.
See, look at that. And you can be in any square 5 feet around this guy. One square.
There you go. I've got my shotgun in hand, my barrier's up, and I'm flying down because it's part of the Shepherd legacy. So I'm doing this for everybody on camera. Woo!
Is it? Woo!
As only BioWare can make it look good. There you go.
Oh my gosh, he succeeds, and unfortunately you deal no damage. So no 15 points of damage as he dodges out of the way, rolling and barely avoiding this massive charging man coming at him. Ah, a shame. Well, it's the guy that just got knocked back and shot his turn. Oh, go ahead.
And do I end up on my feet or do I end up like face first?
Oh, on your feet, 100%.
Okay, since I gotta look good.
You are practiced in this. You're essentially bull rushing them. You are the man in charge here.
Because you gotta look good because it's part of the Shepherd legacy.
Of the Shepherd legacy?
Yes.
All right, give me a second. Your token was actually the old Shepherd. We need to get the new Shepherd in there. You had the old Shepherd with 39 HP for some freaking reason in here.
I got 90-something hit points.
Yeah, it's giving you nothing, which is terrifying.
Nice.
Oh.
Because it's part of the Shepherd legacy.
Yeah, right? Craziness. There we go. Now your token is actually connected to your character sheet, which is weird that it wasn't that way before.
And did that count for my extra turn? My extra attack?
Unfortunately, when you cast that, you do cost yourself the extra attack action, as it's a spell, which is different.
Fair enough. I guess that does my turn.
But it also does 3d10s of damage, anywhere between 3 and 30 damage. So take that how you will. Cantrips, very powerful.
Okay, so I got my berry up and I'm ready for action.
All right, so this deer cannibal just saw its friend get its sternum ripped out by Joram, and it is going to attack Joram twice with advantage. They have pack tactics. 14 and 22 to Joram.
I believe at least one of those hit.
He now has 16 AC, so only the 22 hits.
Right. You get hit once.
Joram can expend as many barrier ticks as he wants to reduce the damage. He has 5. Each barrier tick is a 2d10.
2d10s?
How many barrier ticks will you expend to reduce the nat 20 damage? I'm doing this before I roll damage. Because
I will expend 1 tick.
Alright, roll 2d10s to reduce the damage. The rest will go to you. 18! You negate the 13 points of piercing damage from the critical. You only lose 1 barrier tick. That was a gamble, man. You knew it was a crit.
2d10s, though. 2d10s. That's huge.
Yeah. And at that, the cannibal points its weapon at you, point blank, fires, hits you straight in the chest, but your barrier explodes with energy and stops this point blank shot from hurting you. At which point the cannibal then just spends the rest of its turn moving closer. I'm gonna drop Ish out of the turn order. I don't have time to keep playing him. The other, dear cannibal, is going to do. It is going to take its turn. It's going to attack with a bash on Joram, who happens to be also within Pack Tactics range.
Yep.
13 and 12, well, 13 and 13, both miss as it just helplessly bashes against your barrier and shield, unable to harm you.
Oh, this
As this is
new
now Treya's
shield was
turn.
amazing. The whole time, Jorm's just like throwing his like hammer, like as he lets go, it disappears. But as it like he grips his hand, it like appears in where it would have been if it was flipping around in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Like a broken image as it's like
Yeah.
spinning.
Yeah. It disappears as I like open my hand, and it's like a nervous, not a nervous tick, but it's like a like a worry bead. What he does now in battle.
Oh, who are you shooting, Treya?
This one.
Do you think that it hits?
Probably not.
Oh, it hits.
Oh, good.
Liz, you forgot something, Treya.
What did I forget?
Sneak attack.
I didn't think I had it.
You have an
Nope,
ally within
we're
5 feet.
engaged. We are engaged.
All right.
Your tanks finally did their jobs and got close to allow you to sneak attack. Roll
Outstanding.
6d6.
Yeah. Whoa.
Get him, Shepard.
Roll 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Whoops. That's D4. D6. 20.
Holy God.
All right. Everyone, go ahead and watch what happens to the yellow aura around this guy. In fact, I'm gonna just zoom in on the stream. They can see this combat real close.
Oh,
So he's bloodied.
what a hit.
Gee whiz.
A
Okay,
single
now-
shot pierces through his body and leaves, going out past the roof.
Amazing. I want to. Did you read the cloak stuff? The tactical cloak?
Yes.
Okay. So is that okay for me to use it as a bonus action and then move and then?
It is an action to use.
Well, no, because if you read down, I have cunning action now.
Oh shit, you got some
So I
rogue
can.
shit.
So I can take a bonus action and activate.
Oh
a
yeah, you
tactical
can activate tactical cloak with it. Yeah, if you want to, you will become invisible.
Fantastic. That's what I would like to do. And I will move because I have a movement of 10.
You now have tactical cloak. You're also not concentrating on anything. That was weird.
Yeah, it was because I was looking at something earlier before this actually
Oh.
got underway. So,
All right.
okay. So I will move there. I am invisible, and that is my turn.
The enemies do not know you are there. They don't even really care to look for you. Jimbub!
Your new ability has just been killing it.
Mm-hmm. That thing's amazing, though. Also, I believe, Joram, that D8 is supposed to be 3d8s. You might want to check that. It is 3d8, so you actually look at the text. For you, Jim Bob. Look at it. At the bottom of the text, 11th level, 3d8. So keep in mind that crit you did should have been 24 damage. Now then, the 14 hits. It will. It will pick it up here. If you change it on the character sheet, it'll pick it up on the roll. Yep. You can roll damage now. Which one were you doing? Oh, wow, you rolled a 2, 4, and a 3. Wow. So the same one you've always been throwing. Golly gee, he is barely alive, and he is being thrown back 10 meters. Would you like to measure out 10 meters on the map for me? I just, oh, it's not on the stream. Stream needs to see this. So, mapping out 10 meters. Would anyone like to guess where he's going?
Off the building?
So, this poor creature that barely survived is blown off of the roof, falls to the ground as you hear a horrendous, screeching scream. As it falls to the ground with a thud, I don't need to roll for damage because it didn't have enough health to survive the 25-foot fall. Joram, what would you like to do as the creature that was right next to you was thrust off of the roof and died with a terrible scream?
Okay,
And a bullet whizzed past it and didn't hit it, but you know.
All right. I gotta try it. All right. I gotta try a new thing. I haven't done any of these yet. So I believe this primes warp as an action.
That is an action.
All right. So it primes, right?
Yeah.
A nat 1 misses.
All right.
Unfortunately, you attempt to throw necrotic energy at it, and the creature simply dodges out of the way as you wind up, ready to throw it like a baseball.
No problem.
You know, like how old school humans in the 50s used to throw baseballs. I assume that's how Joram throws things.
Yeah, he definitely would. All right. So for a second attack, you can go Omni Hammer.
Hold on,
21.
Warp, because it's a spell, you don't get to use multi-attack with it.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
Because spells are so much stronger than attacks.
Yep, no
Spells
problem.
don't work with multi-attacks.
Okay. Then he doesn't do his Omni. Sure,
Yeah, Jim Bob's the only one that can do it because he literally has one spell he can cast every day.
Yep. That makes
You can
sense.
punch him.
Yep, that makes sense. I will punch him instead then.
This guy don't nat 20 again, please. That'd just be scary if you rip out another organ.
And it's not a saving
Just
throw,
a
just
straight strength. Yeah, just the word strength.
Okay. So rank.
Show me what you got.
I don't know why it keeps making me do a saving throw. That's the 12, not the 21.
Unfortunately, a 12. Even though I know what your actual strength score is, that unfortunately misses.
No problem. Yep, that ends my turn. I have some really good ideas in this game, just none of them are working.
The dice do not agree.
Yep, that's okay. I'll just make awesome shit happen later. That does end my turn. Also, can we figure out why I'm rolling on advantage every time?
I got you. I can fix it.
Oh yeah, it's just toggle advantage. I usually allow it because sometimes I don't tell you if you have advantage, and I just kind of watch, and I'm like, meow, 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 meow.
Yep.
I mean, it worked in your favor today, as I was like, hey, Rob, why should you have advantage? You know?
Reasons.
Dear Admiral White's just gonna move up a little closer, almost trip over Treya, and shoot this cannibal 3 times.
Treya?
Oh, mamacita. He does not have pack tactics, so unfortunately only one of those hits. And it's that 23. First shot hits while the other two go wide. This creature is barely alive, and Shepard might be able to finish it off if he so desires. Gerald! Gerald, it's you. I believe in you.
Sorry. All right. Clicking and clicking and clicking just to get back. All right. We are right there.
Are you gonna shoot him with your new gun?
I'm going to shoot him with my new gun because it's part of the Shepherd legacy.
I mean, using a Claymore shotgun should be a part of the Shepherd legacy.
Absolutely. Abso-dang-lutely.
Positively, absolutely.
And I walk up to him right there. I pull out my M300 Claymore and I said, welcome. Thank you so much. Glad to be here. Say hello to my little friend. Part of the Shepherd legacy. Does that do anything?
Is there anything that would give you advantage on this attack?
No. I don't see. What is the where's my shotgun savvy? As I hit the wrong button and got a zoom out.
Brutal, critical, and zero sum can be applied to the shotgun weapon. That's all it does. Zero sum. Wait. Alright. When you make a melee attack, aka a shotgun attack, instead of rolling dice, you can flip a coin. On heads, it's crit. On tails, it's a critical miss. You can use this ability once per short rest.
I will do so.
/R 1D2. Would you like 1 to be? Yeah, you can call a 1 or a 2.
I'm gonna call a 1, but where is the D2?
There is no D2. You have to actually type in / Actually, I got it. Since you called it, I will roll it. /R 1D2. You called what?
1.
Miss.
Did it blow up
the
in my
cards were
face?
not in your favor. No, you unfortunately just preemptively shoot your shotgun into the roof of this house, blowing a hole in the ground in front of you, between you and the cannibal. As you're saying, thanks so much for what? Oh.
You know, it was too good to be true.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you can use this again after a short rest.
He swears it doesn't happen all the time.
You do need to reload your weapon with your bonus action, but you can fire again if you reload. You have
I will do so. Yes, I'll reload with 1, and then I'll get the extra attack.
All right. You go ahead and make another attack.
And now I'm just frustrated.
Toss a coin,
and now I'm
so
panting.
now you actually have to roll.
And now I'm panting and I'm frustrated and I'm just looking there with a whole bunch of sweat because I just leaped 5 feet to the ground and did a roll and tried to look all cool and macho because it's part of the Shepherd legacy. And I said, the hell with the Shepherd legacy. I'm just time to blow you away.
Yeah.
There you go.
That hits. Please roll damage. I said to roll damage, damn you. Not whatever that was.
Oh, the 22 and then a 12.
Oh, that's actually pretty good damage, as you deal 12 points of piercing damage, blasting a hole through the side of this creature as it is barely standing. It just got sniped, shot, punched, shot again. It is somehow, miraculously still standing.
I can't punch it, can I?
You are all out of actions unless you want to move.
No, I'll just stay there. I got my barrier up, so yep, we'll just stay there.
This barely alive creature is now going to make 2 meek bash attacks against Shepherd. Oh wow, 22 to hit.
That's weak?
For it. Oh, dang it, hold on. You can use your barrier, which are 2d8s. How many ticks of your barrier would you like to use? You can use all of yours, or none, or 1 to none. You don't even have to use 1. You could just take that damage to your shields.
I'll just take the whopping 4 points of damage.
Your shields take 4 points of damage and are still up as this creature just bashes you, and you don't even expend your barrier. You don't even care enough to focus your mind to stop the strike.
So I'm moving my hit points down from 95 to 91, correct?
No. Your shield, the blue number, the
Oh,
5
the shield.
goes down
Okay.
to a 1.
The shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
In fact, I'm sure that you have Bionic Punch. You could even regain your shield if you wanted.
Barrier.
Yeah.
The biotic punch regains barrier. All right. Treya, you once again forgot sneak attack.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
You also have advantage on this attack.
Oh, whoops. Why do I have advantage?
Because you are you're
Melee?
invisible.
Invisible.
That
Oh,
does the moment you
drops
shoot,
as soon as I
your
fire, yeah.
invisibility, it drops, but you have advantage on the shot. So please roll another attack.
Okay.
And
Well,
then roll your 66.
Yeah, you got it. No problem.
Just in case you get a nat 20, because you're gonna hit.
Yeah, what the hell, right?
Freaking E, right? Alright, so 15 hits. Roll 5 more d6. So I'll add that to the 9 you got so far. 7 and 2. 5d6.
24.
Alright, I'll add that 24 to the 7. So, he's still alright. He's still alive. Just barely, as there's literally nothing left of him. He is dead.
Yay!
And that is combat. You are able to see that further on throughout the city, there are creatures exactly like what you've seen, terrorizing people. Unfortunately, you don't have time to save them all, as you're on a very short timeline to get to this rendezvous point where this cruiser is going to be. At this point, it's been maybe 30 seconds since you dropped down from that building, to give you guys a sense of how long it's been. Almost no time has passed. It's been 30 seconds since your building blew up and you jumped down, rendezvousing for a ship. And it took us 2 hours to get to 30 seconds later. D&D is crazy.
Right on time.
Yeah, we're doing great. 30 seconds of D&D, 2 hours in real life? Makes total sense.
Yeah.
All right. So I was about to say, I assume you guys are gonna take your time to run, jump, and clamber on back up. Shepard being able to charge, and Joram with his wonderful boots. Just to speed things up just a little bit. Because you guys are only a couple more blocks in. Because this is slow going, getting where you need to go. The ramp finally leads down as you're following this road along the river. And you are not even yet at the halfway point of your journey. I really hope everyone's doing okay on time. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good, because you're going to be there alone finishing this adventure when everyone else goes to bed.
I'm already cranky. I might as well add tired to it.
Alright,
That's
I'm not editing shows, so I'll be up all night.
as you guys are snaking down through the road, you hear horrible screams coming from this container yard, as well as further down the road, you make out the faint shapes of humanoids. Many of them don't look right, but you need to continue all the way down this road. All the way down this road. Sorry, I had to ping the right spot. It is pretty much at ground level. It is ground level.
I love the detail of these maps.
This is from the game. This is pulled from the video game Mass Effect 3. That's the best part about the details here. It's awesome. Even for an older game, the details are amazing. I wish I had the remastered asset. Maybe it would be it might be even better. So I really hope that after the game comes out, people look at this and go, "Wow, this isn't the good stuff. Look at the remastered edition." That's what I'm hoping for. Right. So depending on yeah, we'll have to do version 2. We'll have to do a remastered version of what happened here, you know? But yeah, you guys hear those screams and see faintly humanoid figures down the road you're heading towards. What would you like to do?
Run towards them.
Yeah, I'm gonna double dash plus charge, I believe is what the thing is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we do have a.
Oh, I thought we were following the road to the ship. My mistake. I
The
misunderstood.
road leads to the ships, but you're hearing horrible sounds from the container yard.
Ah. Yes, that's what I meant. Continue. I mean, no.
Well, I look at Ivory and be like, how long? How long?
I'm telling you, Shepard's going to go and help.
Yeah, you know what? Oddly enough, so does Joram. That's just part of his character makeup.
The ghost of Ish agrees.
Because it's part of the Shepard legacy.
All right. Well, the Shepherd legacy is going to get you in a little bit of trouble.
As
Sure
it
is.
always
As
does.
you turn the corner heading into this container yard, part of the walls are destroyed already, and there are 4 of these horrible husks attacking people. Several dock workers, or just construction workers, you know, with the orange vests and the helmets, are running for their lives, being chased by these husks. I think.
Hey, DM, do you think
Yes?
that we had worked out over the games like a homing beacon to stickers?
I don't think you have a homing beacon to stickers. No.
Okay.
I don't think stickers would want a homing beacon on them.
Well, no, to us, we're like pickup points. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
it's fine if there's not. I'm just like, I was just curious if maybe there would like.
I'm gonna just say no for now because, you know,
Yeah, you
I
don't
say
know.
screw stickers. I don't need that guy in this campaign. Heck that guy.
I'm not. We're not. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We're doing initiative. No problem.
Yes, everyone go ahead and roll initiative as you decided to help these dock workers as they are just running for their lives. And you might be able to save some of them before they're killed. And they might be able to make it to some other evacuation ships that are nearby.
Hey,
Um,
my advantage and disadvantage finally came.
At this point, it's been a couple of minutes since you guys have ran away as you've gone a couple of blocks.
Knowing us, we'll
Um,
roll a 1 and they'll all die.
Yeah. At this point, it's pretty common as you guys see these ships taking off that they do in fact get blown up. Even Alliance ships in the sky are being decimated. At this point, you guys can tell that none of your people even stand a chance, as not one of their ships has fallen, or not one of the enemy ships has fallen.
Oh wow.
But yours are dropping like flies, and even civilian ships are not off limits to the terrible red beam weapons of these enemies. And with that,
Right.
oh, I just need Gerald in the initiative. Commander reporting for duty.
Aha.
I did say duty. We may have lost him for a momento. I will roll for him. Because I am not a nice guy. Of course! Of course he rolls the highest initiative. Gerald, I swear, are you there? I don't want to take your turn. Because otherwise he's just gonna charge in and, I don't know, punch something. Gerald? Yeah, he's gonna run right here. He's gonna biotic charge this guy. Let's do it. I wish you were here, Gerald. Oh god, it's not a 2! Let me fix this. I'm fixing this right now. Rolling it again. My legacy lives. Me being absurdly high damage. This guy's so dead. He explodes. It's Jim Bob's turn.
Go, Jim
You
Bob.
just saw Shepard run up, bash into him with his own body, and this corpse eviscerated immediately. Learn quicker, Jim Bob. Boost that intelligence score.
Prime something.
Have you tried Explode Beam? If only someone had Priminations.
Yeah, that's Ishi. Ishi's got.
Oh, you have Prime abilities. And you already failed one of them. Oh my goodness. You know, it really does. As you shoot him. Go ahead and roll damage. That's piercing damage, right? Alright. This creature turns to you as you approach. You shoot it dead in the chest. As it turns, it howls, and it drops the moment you shoot it. It is dead. Oh, well, it's this husk. And he's gonna use his bonus action to move up to you. And with his action, he's gonna take a swipe at you. I believe a 10 misses. That's his turn. Joram.
I'm just reading Prime again. Make sure I understand how it does it.
If you throw warp at him and it hits, it will deal damage and prime him. But just keep in mind, Shepard hit this guy once, and Jim Bob shot him once, and they died.
Yeah.
They died dead. They got good dead. They got
Alright.
dead 'em.
Well, let's since it doesn't seem to be like a huge amount of HP on these particular guys, we'll move up here, and we already have one of our frontliners down there. No, actually, I'll move a little bit closer there, and then I will shoot down with my new gun.
My new gun! Keep in mind, if you use a bonus action, you will charge up the weapon.
Ooh, didn't see that.
In case you forgot about how much extra damage. Remember, but it consumes double the heat.
Yeah.
So double the ammo consumption, but double the damage, essentially.
Yeah,
More than double the damage.
I will do that. I will double up this shot.
All right, so you take your bonus action time to charge it up. A nat 20 hits. Hold on now. All right. So
And
I
double-
only need you to roll 2d8s and 2d4s. That's the damage of the weapon. Other
Okay.
than that, it's 16 and 8, so 24 damage on the crit.
2d8s and 2d4s.
Yep. The other damage dice all max. So
Yep. Ooh,
10
sick.
plus 24 for 34 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
So you just blow a hole through the poor chest of this creature, and it drops. Just as it approached Jim Bob and attacked him, you blasted it away. Maybe that's why it missed.
Yeah. With that crit damage, I just like to think that like I'd pop the shells out and like just like load one, snap it close, and just like rainbow shot it into him. Boom. Dead.
Oh, I love the imagery. Yeah, you've saved a family, and at this point, the creatures are focusing on you and no longer the workers. Oh yeah, you're saving people that are being attacked. They're running away from these creatures, and essentially, they're not like in melee range, but the creatures were approaching them. You guys now distracting the creatures and stopping them from just being murdered. I mean, you guys just killed 3 of them in less than 6 seconds.
Right.
I guess he might consider it a mercy kill.
That doesn't matter.
Admiral White. Gonna move right on up here. And I don't even know. Can he shoot this guy? Can he? He can, but only just. Y'all really want Admiral White to fight in here, so he's gonna go blam, blam, blam.
19 and 24. Emerald White apparently is a little bit of a secret badass.
Yeah. He,
That's true.
So he blasted out of this husk and is like, let's keep going. We need to get out of here. We're running out of time to get on the ship. Although you guys still have time.
I love
But-
readjusting the screen and seeing all those red X's. Always a beautiful sight.
That 20, you weren't looking.
Vague
Finally
humanoid
rolled.
ships. Those vague humanoid shapes on the bridge further down do come into shape for the rest of the party. With that, I will.
What direction
in
is
fact,
the ship, DM?
Well, 20 is a part of the Shepherd legacy,
on.
of course.
So it is all the way down this road. That's your next destination.
All right. Well, that's kind of where we're headed anyway, so we're not really wasting a huge amount of time.
You guys just wasted 6 seconds to save some civilians. You literally did it in 6 seconds. But this strange creature that you have not yet seen a ton of is gonna do its thing. This creature is gonna move right here
Okay.
and take a shot at Joram.
Oh, it shoots. This one got a gun. 22 is going to hit the 16. Let me double check. You know what? I think it's 16 hits too. Let me double check.
If you you don't have your hammer out and you don't have your shield out, so you would have 14 AC in this moment.
Yep. No, both of them hit.
All right.
And I do not have my shield popped up, so I'm going to take all of that to the face.
Oh yes, the barrier would have run out, wouldn't it? How long does barrier last? I don't remember.
Well,
Pop it in the chat.
hit.
Barrier lasts 1 minute. Ends early if you are knocked unconscious.
Yeah, but my barrier.
Yeah, it has been. I did say it was a bit of time as you moved a couple of blocks. Dang it! I was willing to
Nope.
let you have the barrier. Unfortunately, the 2 attacks do hit.
Definitely. I just dropped it in chat just for anybody watching.
As you take 9 and 9 piercing damage.
Oh, wow. 18? No problem. Absolutely.
And that is the Marauder's turn. And now this creature does come into full view. It is a mechanical monstrosity of Turian-esque nature. The look of it is almost Turian in its what should be its organic design. Just in the chat, in case you want to see exactly what it looks like.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed. Good image.
Yeah. And now it's Treya's turn. As you see this strange Turian-esque creature round the corner and shoot at Joram, blasting him in the chest, hitting his armor, making some dents.
My music does weave in and out for a second.
Just a moment of nervousness, or
Shot in the face.
okay, I don't think that hitting somebody with something that could give them the plague is going to be applicable for this kind of creature.
I would like to give him the plague.
Right.
He does still have organic bits, though. He's like a fleshy robot.
Yeah, I just don't know that there's enough of the organics for it to count. I just
He needs more flesh.
or something.
Blood for the blood god. For anyone that remembers Dear Maddie.
You don't want to play Warhammer 40k.
All right.
No, that's me
That-
making fun of my little sister,
Yeah.
who
Well,
literally sold her soul, or she
In-game
offered an enemy souls for power. She's
It was
crazy.
very funny, honestly.
Oh my goodness, it's insane.
Okay, make a range spell attack on a target you can see within range. On a hit, the target takes force damage. Cool. On a hit, the damage is dealt to each creature within a 2-meter radius of the. What? Okay, cool. So I need to roll a. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I have it set up properly. Or did I have that? Did I set throw up in my? Did I set? Or am I?
What is going on, Melinda? Are you all right?
No, I've. Oh, look, I did.
Okay, she's back.
Oh
It was a 12 hit.
no,
What if I was aiming at this guy?
no.
All right, that's my turn.
I mean, it would have hit that guy, but no.
It's my turn.
Gerald, if you're back, it's your turn. I'm giving him a second, just in case. I'm pulling up his character sheet.
Just in case.
Oh, he's here. We're good.
All right, let's do it.
You
Attack this
eviscerated the
Turian
husk.
wannabe machine that looks like a Turian.
Yep.
Exactly.
I'm zooming in, and a husk. Oh my gosh. So you got 2 marauders and a husk. And a partridge in a pear tree. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'd be screwed. That was true.
All right. How far am I away from these dudes? I can go 10 meters. So I can't hit him with a bull rush.
Oh, you can reach him. Your range
I
is
can
20
reach him
meters.
with a bull rush?
Yep.
I will go for the biotic bull rush.
Joe?
I'm gonna bowl all. Can I bowl all 3 of them like a bull in a china shop?
Unfortunately, no. As much as I love the imagery.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna move up just a little bit so that'll be my next move, my next turn. Because I'm into the dramatics.
Oh, okay. I mean, you wouldn't be able to hit all of them with one attack anyway.
I wouldn't.
No.
I thought that's what that biotic.
Unfortunately, your charge only hits one enemy.
Oh, what a bummer!
Yeah, it's almost like the ability's so strong they can't let it hit multiple people.
That's not like the game. All right.
There it is. I was waiting for that comment the entire time we've ever been playing Mass Effect. That's not
That's
like,
not
the,
like
game.
the game. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and I'll attack him then with the biotic bull rush.
Do it.
Where is that in the chart? I saw it down here.
Charge. That's how you gotta roll. Just the charge. He needs to make a dexterity save? Oh no, it's just the charge attack.
Oh, it's not the bull rush?
It's when you use charge. That's just
Okay.
your bonus ability to charge. 13. If he fails.
Boys.
He fails, and you may use a bonus action to either shoot him with a +5 to the damage, or push him.
Oh, no reason to push him. I'm going to blow this sucker away because it's part of the Shepherd legacy.
Alright, well hold on. Let me first do the damage you just dealt to him, as his shields are nearly depleted. Go ahead and roll
Come
the
on,
attack.
everyone! Attack!
Roll it. I want to see this.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
so here's the thing. Your thing says you gain a +5 to the attack's damage roll. So that's a 30.
This is because I crit. Got
Or
the
no,
+5.
not the hit, the damage. Whoa! I gotta go ahead and
Yeah, because I crit 20.
go ahead
it's
and
a
roll the
+5, I
damage,
get
and then I'm gonna add
25.
5 to this anyway.
So it's- okay.
Damage. Keeping in mind that's gonna be whatever you roll plus 24. So 36 plus 5, 41 points of damage. So
There you go.
his shields are depleted,
Shepherd!
and
40,
he
what?
is barely alive. This man is falling apart in front of your eyes as you blasted a literal hole through his body. He is not long for this world, or whatever he is, and whatever he is, and whatever he is now. Is
Instead of,
irreconcilable.
Because if I have one or two turns left with the extra turn.
You actually, so here's the thing. Charge is an action, and it's a bonus action to make that attack. You
Mhm.
still actually have movement.
Okay, because I was gonna put up my ballistic blades or the Omni blade.
No, unfortunately, you can't do any of that. It's only.
I can just move. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. I doubt you do, because you're about to destroy whatever remains of the two people behind this man.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stay right there. Then I've got my barrier up, and then I'm just waiting to reload my shotgun. Then I'm thinking in my mind, should I reload my shotgun or should I throw a blade at him? But I guess we won't find out until next time.
Mm-hmm.
If
Jimbo.
he's alive.
Mm. They will all have to make the save. Which, what is the save DC? Because it's not a roll to hit, it's a save DC 15 dex.
I'm not seeing it in the chat. What are you throwing out there? Frag grenade. Oh yeah.
So the husk fails, the healthy marauder, or the injured marauder fails, and the healthy marauder saves. God, the injured one is so dead. He's so dead. And,
Oh yeah, guys.
This guy, his shields are barely up as shrapnel strikes his shield, and he succeeds dodging out of the way, but you see that his shields are pulsing, barely still working. Alright. This marauder is currently the only thing you see in close range. Further out, more fighting happens in the skyline and the streets further away. Where's his... Oh, I closed his character sheet. No, come back, my marauder. This... Yeah. No. This marauder is going to attack Dear Shepherd with 2 strikes. The 7 absolutely missing, but the 20 would hit. Gerald, I didn't activate your barrier last turn, but you said you had your barrier up, and I'm gonna say you would have activated your barrier when combat started. Because unfortunately the barrier did run out from the previous encounter, so it was just another barrier use. You can definitely have your barrier up, because I didn't take your full turn, I only did one action on your turn, so
Okay, because remember
you
my
had
shield
time.
is only down
Yeah.
to 1 from 5.
Oh no,
so-
no, the shield comes back up.
Oh, okay.
After combat ended, you guys would have gotten all your shield points back because a
Okay.
full minute passed as you guys are running through blocks in the streets, trying to get to this rendezvous point, booking it as fast as you can.
So what we
just
got?
drop your barrier uses by 1 more. You have 4, so you're down to 2. But you can roll as many barrier ticks as you want for the damage of 8. And your barrier is a 2d8 for each tick you decide to use. That is barrier ticks.
So roll 2d8.
Yep, 2d8 to reduce the damage. You take no damage, and you only lose 1 barrier tick, as your barrier absorbs all of it.
Nice.
Joram. If it would have broken through his barrier, then you could help, yeah.
But you
We're
you
back to
killed
you,
the
Joram.
man that I was going to destroy.
You threw a grenade at them? You all have grenades, too.
Very nice. Very nice. You are
Okay.
now part of the Shepherd legacy.
16 meters. 16 meters to the guy. Well, I'll make sure this all works before I start. So my speed's 10, so I can get 10, right? That puts me from here.
That'll put you right here.
Yeah, right. So then I can jump and it triples my distance. Am I reading that right with my?
You
Kangaroo
triple
boot?
your jump distance, but I don't think it can exceed your movement that you already have.
Oh, so I can't like combine them. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
It just means that like if there's non-passable terrain, I can no problem. That makes sense. All right. I will run up to my 10 though. Right about there. Yep. I mean, come on, man. I'm even measuring stuff nowadays. Look at this.
Yeah. I mean, you can use your biotic charge, too. You have one of them.
I do, but not just for this dude. I'm going to do 2 shots on him.
There it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, although I do need to start finding some app. Yeah, right.
How you doing, Sniper Queen? She's just hanging out with Admiral White.
Right. First,
Oh, that hits.
right. Damage. 12 piercing on the first one.
Wow, that was 1 from Max.
Right, and here is my second.
That destroys his shield, and you finally get
heck
to his
yeah.
HP. As he's looking a little more green. Well, a little less green. Oh, 22, that hits! You release 2 completely uncharged shots as 2 beams of light shoot out and strike this guy, dealing a good amount of damage. He is not yet bloodied, but he is injured.
That does end my turn. Yeah, because I'm not going to bring up my shield because we only have the one guy left. So, thermal clips. And I'm taking that off of my thermal clips, right?
Yes. Every
Cool.
time you do need to reload, you use a thermal clip.
Yep. All right.
Alright. Admiral White's just going to move up behind the group, providing all the cover fire he can, and take a couple of shots at the Marauder. God damn, Admiral, what the heck is going on with you? You know, the last time I had an NPC in combat, it was Irina from Curse of Strahd, and she was terrible. This guy's killing it. I mean, she did get better. She kind of saved your butts eventually, but still, she was pretty bad in the beginning. This guy is severely injured, and it is Treya's turn. He just waltzes on up, fires off 3 shots, and this Marauder is very much injured.
I'm right to understand that my thermal clips do not recharge my launcher, right?
The heavy weapon or the chakram launcher? No, you use them to reload the chakram launcher. That's just a gun that you reload with thermal clips. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, Melinda,
Yes.
please tell me all the amazing things you're about to do to this poor marauder.
Gosh. Well, I mean, I'm not even there.
None of your allies are there, so you won't get sneak attack damage. You have to do this without help.
That's as close as I can get. Yoink.
Yoink.
Yoink. And
Show
let's
me what you can do.
try.
Hit it with a 10-foot pole.
I am DM.
Right. I no, I don't want to do that. I was gonna try something interesting, but I don't think that I will. I think that I will just try. You know what? None of my spells have been rolling well. Does
That
my
mean you're gonna use a spell?
have the distance? Yes. I'm gonna try this. Go. Oh. Sorry, the dogs are yelling at people in the backyard.
That hits.
Do I get sneak attack?
No, you don't have any allies nearby.
Okay.
You don't have advantage on the roll.
Didn't even know I was there.
He knew you were there.
Oh, we
You're
did
not-
it. I was so sneaky.
Oh, really? You didn't roll me a single stealth.
He didn't even know.
He is barely alive. Good God, this man is barely standing. A strong breeze would topple him away. But he still stands in defiance of all you stand before. No, hold on, is that it? Is that it, Tria?
Yes, it is.
Shepherd. Shepherd! Shepherd, you must cure the genophage. No one gets that. No one gets that. Dang it. Only Gerald knows. He's my only Mass Effect nerd here. Gerald?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. I was gonna keep saying his name at different octaves.
All right, let's see what we can. Oh, he's still alive. My gosh.
His aura is so red it matches the token border.
You know what? Let's see if we can shake things up a little bit. I know my shotgun is the bomb, but let me see if I can just, go up, walk up to him, and hit him with some ballistic blades.
Oh. Actually, isn't that a ranged ability? I don't even think you have to get near him.
Oh, I don't
just
have
shoot
to.
him.
Okay, then I will do that.
Depending on the range. Oh, yeah, you can shoot him from right there.
Second one in a row. I like that.
How do you want to do this?
I love that 37, by the way. Let's go with since they're ballistic blades. I want them to just they shoot out, they end up just kind of like almost like circling in midair and crisscrossing, and end up right between the ears.
Oh. I want you to do something, though, for me, Gerald, because I know you don't know this. The damage you just dealt is 6d12.
Whoa.
Wow.
Because you're level 11 now. It starts off at a 2d12. Because this is an ability you can only use, like, once or twice a day.
Okay, because it was listing as 2d12. I was like, oh.
So if you want to roll me 6d12s, and
well, if he's already dead.
I mean, maybe you like to know the damage.
All right, maybe I would. I've already done
And
40,
keep
12.
in mind, since you crit, you dealt 72 damage on the back end, just from the crit. So 102 damage. Oh, he needs 2 more d12s.
All
That's
right,
only 4 d12s. Drop in 2 more d12s. Alright, so 50 plus 72. So 122 damage
Oh my god.
to a marauder that had 3 HP left. Just, he's gone. He is so gone.
Bye-bye.
That's the power of a crit, baby.
Your death
I don't
will
think
be
there's anything.
remembered.
None of the encounters today have a creature that could have survived that attack.
Your
Or
death will
can
be
they?
remembered as part.
That was one hell of a strike, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And his death will be remembered
Strike
as
is
part.
the right
of
word.
this-
There's no bowling pin that would stand up to that.
No. No.
Good, Hank.
Yeah, right.
His
I-
death will long be remembered as part of the Shepherd legacy.
I
He's
like
alive! Or not dead yet, maybe? I don't know. Timelines, they're weird. Combat is quite finished here.
Yeah, I imagine that we just keep on running up the road.
Yeah. Alright, in that case, a few more minutes pass, your barrier does fade, Shepherd. And you are able to approach the building that you are simply trying to get on top of to rendezvous with this massive ship. Give me one momento.
I like to think that when we get there, I use like half the thrust of my boots as I'm holding on to Billy Hill and like chuck him up there. Yeah.
Well, you're about to get a nice view of it. As this is your goal. There's an elevator right through here that'll get you to the top of the building. Thankfully, Admiral White knows this rendezvous point.
I mean, yeah, maybe we could take the elevator.
Below you on the road, this road here with 2 sides, there are tons of creatures feasting upon the dead people that they've killed on this road. You estimate that there's about 8 husks and 2 cannibals. They do not care about you at the moment.
Yeah,
Agreed.
let's keep it that way.
Agreed.
Admiral White agrees and decides to keep running. In that case, if you guys are completely bypassing those creatures, are you doing so stealthily or are you just booking it?
This would be like, I don't know. I see military run. Get to the chopper. Gotta get out.
I feel like I would naturally try to
No.
stealth, yeah.
Then you can go ahead and roll me a stealth, and if you succeed, you won't be taken into the equation of me determining if they notice you. You're a good, like, 15, 20 feet above them, so we'll see.
I do have a little something for this.
I mean, if we're stealthy now,
Is it pass without a trace?
No, I would have stealth greaves though, which I believe give me advantage
Gives you
on
advantage, yes. You do
Yeah.
have advantage on this stealth roll.
Yeah.
For sure.
stealth, right?
Yeah. Colonel White, or Admiral White, does in
Why am
fact
I doing
try and
this? Why
stealth as
can't I
well.
just put on my my tactical cloak and be invisible? Yeah. Why don't I
It's
just
up
do
to
that?
you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
For the next minute, you are invisible,
Cool.
and you are not a part of me determining if the enemy will notice them or not.
well, if he turns invisible in front of me, I will then, instead of get to the chopper, I'll try to stealth.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth then. That's actually pretty good. Anyone else that would like to stealth, go ahead. Just so you guys actually have a visual, this is what you're seeing beneath you. Oh, not what I intended. There we go. Wrong layer. Wrong layer.
That's fun.
If anyone else would like to stealth, go right ahead. God damn. You know what, Gerald? Go ahead and roll me a stealth. Just roll me a stealth. Whether you're being stealthy or not, I just need a roll from you. Frickin' A! You guys literally just walk across this bridge, single file along the white line where the enemies would be barely able to see you, and completely bypass this.
I mean, we have been a typical unit together for quite a while now.
When you make it to the elevator, you notice, like, way further down that hallway, as you're getting on the elevator, there are two marauders that were stationed with their backs to you that could have noticed you if you had alerted any enemies. Past what could have been a dangerous encounter. Well, maybe not dangerous to you, but as you're on the elevator, Admiral White's radio lights up with the ship that, as you were approaching, I should have mentioned, you see that there is a ship, a massive ship of Alliance design that is circling that landing pad, waiting to pick up Admiral White. That was the one thing I forgot to mention. You guys actually got eyes on this amazing Alliance cruiser, and on the radio, suddenly piping up, is the captain of the ship, essentially telling you to hurry up, that they don't know how long they can hold off this massive onslaught. And just as the captain finishes his transmission, a red beam strikes the building that you are on, and the radio goes silent. You are able to approach this rooftop, and you see the ship that you were waiting to save you falling to the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna reach over and grab that damn radio he has. All right. So, yeah, right. Like, what? God, it's hard to not be Southern right this moment. We're getting stickers. Stickers is coming to get us. We filled up stickers with fuel. Stickers is coming to get us. So, how do I reach out to the guys that has our guy? Because your guy's dead now.
Too easy. He just fiddles. He takes the radio and fiddles with it, changing the channels. And he's like, "There, that's the channel to the dry dock where your ship is docked."
Hey, yo, guard number 3. What are you up to?
After you key up the radio, you just hear a bit of a familiar voice. It is Stickers. He's like, guard number 3 is not here, but I'm here. Everything's good here. Everything's fine. How are you?
Forget the rest of the fuel. Can you, like, pinpoint my position with my radio, or do I got to figure out, like, things that you can find to land?
I know exactly where you are. I can pinpoint you. That's way too easy. Just keep the radio on. Also, we have, like, no fuel.
That's fine.
As you hear just through the radio, like, a bit of a tink of, like, a finger pricking on glass.
Yeah.
But I can take off.
Can you take off and get here?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna find out quickly. Yeah, it's not pretty over here, just letting you know. Hey,
I mean, it's not too pretty here either. Have you seen... There's a guy with his face smashed in. Yeah. Also, it wasn't Astrid that did it.
Oh, well, that's actually out of the norm. But you remember the... Yeah, right. Hey, you remember Gator's hole? Yeah, think that, but times 5.
Oh, even better. Just keep in mind it's going to be a bit of a rough ride, but I'll be there as soon as possible. I got your location. Don't die. And he just kind of cuts out. But before he cuts out, you, like, hear the sound of huffing and puffing as he's obviously running to the ship.
I look over to the rest of the crew, and they're like, why all of my conversations with this guy pretty much always the same damn thing? And I hand back the general his
he takes his radio and he keeps it powered up and on the same channel.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Do we have an ETA of the time?" As he like keys into the radio. Any idea how long? He's like, like 5 minutes. Speaking of 5 minutes, everyone okay to take a 5 minute break?
Sure.
Oh, thank goodness. And in a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 5 minute break. Back 45 after. You guys should be happy. I destroyed an entire Alliance cruiser so stickers could save the day, and you guys could have your. Buddy, I think we got one person that's out there finishing a cigarette,
Mm-hmm.
but I think he better be. Smoking's baddie.
It's so bad for you.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Melinda, you can refill your shield as your shield regenerates after 6 seconds of not being damaged.
Ah, right. Okay, cool.
Well, after combat
Hey,
ends.
hey
6
Roger,
seconds
I
after
put
combat
it
ends.
in the D&D Facebook chat.
Mhm.
The exact openings.
That's for
All right.
Monday, Friday, Saturday, right now, from what I'm seeing. Unless we start doing stuff during the week again.
All right, so everyone go ahead and.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Go,
aside
go for
from
Mitch.
us looking for more people, yeah. I think it's just Friday that really needs people. And, Saturday, I could use a few.
Every other Friday.
Yeah.
Every
Starting-
other Friday. Yep.
Yeah, and you get on the every other Friday rotation next Friday.
That's the truth. It's the weekend, quote unquote, for me. So I keep thinking that once I wake up tomorrow, I have to run my Saturday game, but it's just Friday tomorrow, so I'm like so weirded out because of my work schedule. So it's only been a few minutes since that building toppled and you guys fought your way through this city. But standing on this roof, you now have a full view of what is around you.
Oh.
And it is bad,
Bad news bears.
as everything is getting destroyed.
Yeah.
He's been waiting to show us that.
You know I've had my finger on that button. I love the Reapers. I'm name dropping the Reapers, lore dropping the Collectors, and I'm sure you were the only one that caught it, and you were like,
Yep.
ooh.
That's what I
That was
said
back
off
during the
camera
Lucky 77
and off mic.
segment. So everyone go ahead and roll initiative. As you are now surviving until Deer Stickers can arrive. Of course, Admiral White, get that nat one out of here.
Mine's not much better.
All right. Oh. You have... Wow. You have 6 seconds to do whatever you want, aka 1 round. Jim Bob, go first. What would you do for this first round of getting ready to hold this roof? You can hear that you are surrounded by enemies. There's the sound of those screaming husks and the rasping of those cannibals that you've seen before, and the methodical metal plodding of the marauders you've already killed. It would seem that this is your last stand. Yes. You activate it with a bonus action, and it lasts 1 minute. Mm-hmm. All right. You are now concentrating on your biotic orbs. And would you like to move anywhere on this roof? I put you guys in the center because I felt like you might want the center, so you'd have to waste as little movement as possible. Yep. The thickest part. it's going to be a rough landing. Anything else for Jim Bob? Tria, any prep from you? You have 6 seconds. What would you like to do?
The same thing as Jim Bob, actually.
Biotic orbs or Omni Shield?
I sure do.
Everybody's got orbs!
I don't.
So go ahead and cast it and put that concentration on you there. Alright. Anything else, or are you just going to stand there and just orbs ready?
Well, I'm going to, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to follow Jim Bob's lead.
Alright, so, Gerald, you also have biotic orbs.
Nice.
If you would like to prepare your biotic orbs.
I would like to, yes. Hey, I just wanted to say a quick question. At some point in time, can we have like a best of one shot where we get our best characters from any of our games? We choose one and we role play from there.
That would be you using your shepherd, because he's your highest rolling character I've seen yet.
Yeah.
That's seriously Tuesday. That's what the whole concept about Tuesday is. Yeah.
Oh my god. Just Shepherd meets Malyova.
But I meant as far as just as far as from our voice acting.
Oh.
What
That's
is your
Swampy for me.
Yeah. So Swampy for you, I think Melinda is a great Eastern European accent.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
See, there you go.
Which one?
And
would you
Jim
like?
Bob. And then Rob, Imbibe.
Oh my goodness.
Would it be Imbibe or
Who would
Oh
it
man,
be?
you have sweetness. You have, you have a lot. You have a lot of characters there. I can play
Gerald.
Prince.
Gerald.
You can play. You'd want Gerald?
Yeah.
You get to come up with new nicknames for everybody.
No, not Gerald. Sorry. Come on.
Oh, you want Grandel?
Yeah, Grandel.
Junior.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grendel, yeah.
Grandel.
That's
There you
your
go.
baby right there.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying we got to do like a mix mash one of these days of our best role playing characters.
Yeah, I'll just pull in. That's really yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Anyway,
Sorry, sidetracked. Sorry, Mitch.
yeah, if you're casting biotic orbs, that's your preparation spell.
Yes.
Oh, who'd we lose? Oh, just Rob. You
I'm
probably pushed the wrong button.
no, I'm reloading. It froze on me.
Oh.
It's okay. No worries. I'm so. Heck, I play most of this stuff in my head anyway.
Oh. I knew it. I knew I set up his wrong for biotic orbs. I knew it.
My biotic orbs are prepared.
Why is it like this? Why are you doing this?
I
Roger.
assumed that it was a lot like a magic missile kind of situation.
Yeah.
It
Roger,
still
would you-
uses the ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
Chromatic orb?
Minute meteors or minute meteors, minute meteors.
Yeah, it might be that one.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Gerald, you're good.
Yeah.
Yep. If we're all getting a ready action, I guess I'll ready my shield.
Oh no, you get a full turn. You get a full 6 seconds of preparation. Whatever you would do to prep. Everyone else just used their turns to activate biotic orbs so that they can use it. Because, yeah, they can throw out 3 of these 2d10 orbs.
Yeah, I'm
on their
gonna.
turn.
So I get a bonus and an action.
Yeah.
So my bonus will be. Yeah, right. So my
You
bonus.
technically could also charge up your weapon
That is true, but it's not what
with a
I'm going.
bonus action.
I'm going to ready Warp Cloud, and I'm going to use my bonus to hit my shield. That'll be my.
All right. So you have your barrier up, and you're readying Warp Cloud for the first enemy you see.
Yes.
Admiral White just reloads his gun.
Hey, Roger. Which character would you choose? Jim Bob, or would you go like the Mafia King you had the last week?
Oh, that was a good character.
Hey, you guys. I think that would be fun.
Hey, trust me, we want them to roll nat 20s in there, not other places.
All right. They crawled up the side of the building as they finally crest the roof. Jim Bob is up first as
Hey,
all of these creatures.
Right? Ready actions. Does that mean I get to choose
Oh!
where my storm?
Yep, throw your ability in chat and throw it down on the map. If you'd forgotten, I would have let it slide. I would have just been like, "Oh, you forgot."
All right.
Let's see it. Fog or warp cloud.
Cloud.
I believe it's a 20-meter diameter radius circle, squares and a half.
Now.
Fill the air, warp meter, 2 meters in each side at a point which range a creature.
And they are primed, everybody. Primed. So I get 20. No, on the start of their first action.
Yeah, so he can still drop it on someone.
So I'm gonna put it. I don't know how to.
Hold on. I'm gonna draw the circle for it because it's not exactly like a big cloud. Because yep, that's the size of it. So this little black circle I made. Oh no, I lost it. Come back. Is it on the wrong layer? It's on the DM layer.
So I can take essentially 4 squares, right? So I'm
Yes.
gonna put it right in this corner.
Make it
Oh,
red. So
yeah.
it pops.
I think I can. I think it gives me the
Make it
size.
thick too.
So like pretty much right here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Like, all right. Then on the start of their turns, they will have quote unquote entered the spell, and they will take 44 necrotic damage.
And bigger thing, they're primed.
Yes. I would consider them primed, even though they haven't taken damage from it yet.
Fair enough. So if anyone has some detonates, at least those 3 people are primed.
And now we are at the top of the turn order with Jim Bob Jones, as none of these fast husky boys can beat your true speed. What would you like to do?
We have to carve out a piece of this map.
Hmm. Who are you hitting?
Hell yeah, they do.
All right. You're hitting all 3, 1, 2, 3? All right, go ahead and roll the 1d4 plus 1, just to start off with. It won't kill him, but priming necrotic deals. What is the prime necrotic? Necrotic primed. All right. Do you want to keep that for all three? All right. Oh. I lost priming necrotic. What it does? I'm crazy. Now I have to actually search it? Ugh. I had it. What the heck? Alright. When a creature is primed necrotic, detonates, it suffers 1d12 necrotic damage and must succeed in a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or become stunned until the end of its next turn. The necrotic damage increases by 1d12 at 5th and 3d12 at 11th. So, it's going to be 3d12 necrotic damage. Who would like to roll those 3d12s?
You're the one that activated it. Yep.
3d12.
And we may stun him too. I could take 3 people out of our. We can get back to turn economy. Ooh, all.
They are eviscerated. The
Yeah.
3 of them blow up in purple clouds as your cloud just still hovers there, and just 3 they are gone. Eviscerated by these massive explosions. That was just your action. Or was that your bonus action? No, it's an action. What would you like to do now? Yeah, you can't use that ability to cast throw as a bonus action anymore, can you? It's only when you do a. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, I wasn't sure. Couldn't remember. Yeah. No, you can make weapon attack. A target-rich environment. God, am I Roger over here with this turn order? Oh, make that shot. Oh, roll the damage. He is bloodied.
You could double tap.
Unfortunately, that was his bonus action. Oh my goodness. All right. We're getting there. All right. This creature uses its bonus action to move 10 meters. And then its action. And its dash. To move 30 whopping meters. He gets all the way right here. There's so many. This one uses its bonus action dash and gets all damn right. This one, unfortunately, it can't. Now this one can use its bonus action and its movement, get all the way up to Dear Jim Bob, and make an attack. 18. I don't know your AC with that shield. Ah. You may use your reaction to impose disadvantage, which doesn't matter. Yep. So unfortunately, you do take that attack for a whopping 4 slashing damage, and you are grappled. Shield first, yes.
Speaking of that, I need to reset mine.
Oh, how dare you not do that?
Sorry.
Alright. After that, it's this boy who's going to run up and just attack you with advantage without getting a grapple in there. 13 misses. This husk is going to use its bonus action and its action to move up to Joram. These creatures are so speedy as they just howl and run and dash towards you. And that misses. 14 misses, Joram?
Does.
Matches?
15 matches. I currently have up my riot shield, so that would.
Oh, okay, then a 14 would miss. If you have your shield out, you have 16 AC. Boom. This husk is doing the same thing, going after Joram.
Let's see it.
17?
17 would hit.
Alright. 4 slashing again, and you are grappled by this husk.
Now I have a
marking
for you.
which husks are grappling
because he hits first. My the first thing he hits is actually my other shield, my big barrier.
Yes. So you can use your barrier tick if you would like to reduce the damage by, well, 2d10s. You still would be grappled, though.
Still would be grappled. What was the
Yes.
what was the total damage he did already?
It would only be 4 slashing. You can choose to use no barrier ticks.
Yeah, I'm not going to use the barrier tick of it. I'm just going to take the 4.
So you do take 4 points of damage to your shield. This husk.
Okay, shield. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. We're good.
Using his bonus action and his movement, he can move right here. And he's going to take a swipe at Tria and Mich.
Sure.
This husk has no issues moving in. Taking a swipe at Jim Bob and missing. Tria! Things are getting dicey. The enemy seems to be closing in.
Are getting dicey, which means I'm gonna let loose all 3 of my orbs.
Oh,
Can I send
boy.
them at different people, or do they have to be at the same?
I think it's an action just to throw 1 orb.
Uh,
And you get to use 1 every turn. If you look back... Yes, as an action you may expend an orb and make a ranged spell attack on a creature within 40 meters. On a hit, deal force damage 2d10 plus your spellcasting mod.
but
Or, as an action, you may expend 3 orbs to cast a spell using your highest level spell slot, and it doesn't consume the spell slot. So if you would like, you can cast a 3rd level spell.
Yes, that's what I will do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just hope that it works.
Get him.
So you would burn all 3 orbs to cast whatever 3rd level spell you want that your character knows.
1, 2, 3 is what I'm after. Actually, no. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
No, you're not throwing the orbs at them. You're casting one of your 3rd level spells by using all 3 orbs. Or you can throw 1 orb. Okay. It's either or.
Yep. Capiche.
Because I know you have 3rd level spells.
Yes.
So it's useful for you to give up
Yeah.
all 3 orbs,
Yes.
essentially using a 2nd level spell slot to cast a 3rd level spell.
Stand up, stand. That drastically changes my.
What do I do now?
Okay,
You would
wait. You know
want to
what?
use Vortex.
Well, I was looking at it, but shit. We really do.
I don't know about that. Let me see. I need a cone. Yep, she can hit all 3 of them. She can... Oh, my Lanta. She can hit 4 of them. She can hit all 4 of these guys.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Oh. And that's only an action because you're using your orbs to fuel this spell.
Right. That just put it in chat, didn't it?
So,
Sure did.
yes, she creates a swirling vortex within a 10-meter cone, and they must make a strength save. On a fail, they take 6d10 force damage, or half on a success.
Yeah. All right. So the DC, I believe my spell save DC is 16. Yep, 16.
So a strength save DC 16. Two of them pass.
Okay.
Please roll 6d10 for damage.
6d10.
Sure.
That's a roll.
6 D10 roll.
You do.
No, you don't. The bottom of your little dice
All
thing,
right.
advanced dice roller, and you can pick it there. Drop down menus.
So all 4 of them are absolutely eviscerated by this massive vortex of energy. Some of them are thrown clear off of the roof, and they all die.
Goodbye. It was nice to meet you.
Hell yeah. Crazy good roll.
As Jim Bob and Joram are both being grabbed by these husks. But Treya, you still have a bonus action and movement.
Bonus. Oh, they smelly.
I can
I
only
don't even
imagine
know
they do, in fact,
Do
smell
I
bad.
have bonus actions? Ugh,
You can go invisible.
I can. And I get
but
surprise.
would you?
Then I get surprise attack on my next turn.
Also, you are
Okay.
no longer concentrating. So
Yeah, I would like to
good
go
there.
invisible, please.
You just freaking disappear.
Oof.
It's this husk. And he's going after Shepard. And will he even hit? I think that hits. Oh, that hits Shepard. Blam. Why is it always 4? Golly gee. I rolled 3 threes in a row on damage. I don't know if Gerald had
Ouch.
his barrier up.
Yes, I
don't think he
did.
did. Oh, you
Always
did?
have that
Okay.
barrier. And the orbs ready. So got
Would
the
you
barrier.
like to use a barrier tick to reduce that damage?
Yeah, because I don't know what's coming up ahead. So
Alright, roll 2d8s and just take away 1 barrier tick. You should have 5 left after that. So many barrier ticks. Good to be a tank, isn't it?
yep. 2d8 coming up.
You take no damage, but you are still grappled.
I'm grappled too, along with the other two.
Yes, the only one not grappled is invisible and an admiral wearing no armor.
And wasn't your quote that this should take 5 minutes? I think that was the quote. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm kidding. I'm here all night anyways, editing, so I'm good. see this.
Well, funny enough, it is in fact your turn, and if you'd like, you can make a strength save. DC
I will
13 to escape.
I will make a strength save. Let me see. Where's that? There it is.
You are still grappled.
Can't believe that. And I have an extra 5 on that. All right. So what are my options? Do I still have the orbs above my head?
You do still have your orbs.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So, believe it or not, you could technically make a charge attack against the guy grappling you, and he needs to make a dex save.
I would like to do that, please.
And if he fails, I'm pretty sure he just automatically loses his grapple. I can just imagine, like, he's holding on to you, you just start charging the ground. Get over here!
Yes. So, for the charge, coming up.
What is that? Dexterity save. You smash this guy into the ground, and you are no longer grappled.
Get away from me.
I go ahead and I just dust him off.
Since you charged, you can use a bonus action to make an attack with a weapon.
Okay.
Because you charged and you have that shotgun ability, that vanguard ability that allows you to do a bonus
extra
action.
attack. Would it be wise to use any of the orbs now or no?
Hold on. It's not extra attack.
Okay.
It's what is it? It's an ability that allows you to make a weapon attack, like a shotgun or a pistol.
Oh, okay. Then shotgun away.
I think
it's part of your it's part of your bull rush.
Okay.
Right here. When you use your action to charge, you may use a bonus action to shove or make one weapon against. Oh, it's against the target you charged. Never mind, he died. So, never mind. You only have a bonus action left. So unless you have a spell or something that's a bonus action, that might be it.
I don't really have any spells, do I?
Darn it.
Utilize in this case.
And you are already concentrating on those orbs.
Yeah, then I guess that's going to do it for me. But my barrier's still up.
Joram, you are grappled. Please roll me a strength save.
Well, I have another idea before I do that.
Oh no, I'm
save.
just it's free action.
Ah.
Yeah, this is just like while he's grappling you.
No problem. Strength save.